What up, everybody? What's good? What's good? Welcome in. We'll have a little fun here. What's good, everybody? Man, let's see. Spicy Pringle, what's good? Peachy, what's up? All right. Got the trap phone. I'm so stupid. Don't pay me no attention, y'all. Oh, man. How everybody doing today?
Brother Marlon.
What it do, man?
Oh, man. I'm sitting here getting ready to uncouple this trailer from my truck.
Hey, man.
And
That's music to my ears, brother. Music to my ears, brother.
yours.
Hey, Peachy Tay, appreciate it.
Peachy Tate, what it do?
You only a couple days behind, It's okay. But I already know you gave me my birthday though, so it's all good. Y'all don't even know. Peachy Tay sent me $300. Yeah.
Come on. Bam.
He sent me $300. Tell him about it.
300.
My sister bought
300.
300.
That's what I'm talking about.
Man,
that is what
where you
I'm
at?
talking about.
You in the Kakalaka?
Yeah. I'm home. I'm where I dropped my trailer and stuff at.
Oh, okay. Made that day.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a beautiful thing, boy, to make $1,000 a day.
Hey, come on with it.
That's a beautiful thing.
Ain't saying nothing.
And then don't let that thing be consistent where you can run it and it be 3 to 4 days back to back.
Yeah. Sherry.
2, 3.
You know what? Sherry.
Beautiful.
Now you come in here, you always say big. You don't never say Marlon.
God.
You don't never say, hey Marlon. What's up, big dog? You know, how you doing? I don't know. Like a red-headed stepchild. And you spelled my name wrong. Lord Jesus. Big big guy, get him.
She don't want that with me. I ain't mess with that woman. I'm not messing with that woman right there.
See, Sharon, I'll always be having your back. Got to be more careful.
She gonna get to talking about how I don't call her this, that, the third. I'm like, girl, daggone.
You said if you scared, just say you scared. Let me see. I'll turn this here a different direction.
Scared by a dog. And don't buy no little one.
How can I change the orientation of this? Because I want to turn my screen sideways.
Oh, Lord. This is a board.
What? You forgot your birthday? When was your birthday? Cherry?
Oh
Oh shoot.
I ain't gonna cap. You tell a confounded story tale, girl. I can't even tap my daggone phone.
Mm-hmm. December 20th. Hey, that's my best friend's birthday.
I did not forget your birthday.
She said you didn't call home December 20th.
Call. Okay. All right. I guess I forgot your birthday, Sherry. I apologize, my love. I'm so sorry. How could you ever forgive me?
Charge it to my heart.
Not my head.
My heart was in the right place.
Charge it to my head, not my heart.
Mm-hmm.
Do you forgive me? I'm asking you right now in front of 1,000 people on this.
See, on this live. That grown folk in this comment.
Let me. What? Hey, yo! Hey. Oh my God!
On that one, buddy.
Hey, well, let me hold some. Wait, wait a minute. When you want me there?
What time? Randy, what's up?
When I need to be in New York.
Hey, bro. Oh, snap. Yo, y'all wow, bro. Y'all wow. Jenny Winnie. What's up? Yo, man. Yo,
I
y'all
can't
wow,
start
bro.
that in here.
Don't even, man.
Oh my God.
Oh man, let me.
People will never come to the live no more.
I know. Say less.
Cut it out, Sherry. Behave.
Let me see. Let me shoot this out to a couple more folks, man, while we sit here. You know.
Oh man, this biscuit eater is dead. That ain't worth a count.
We're gonna leave it alone, boys. He said, "Let me handcuff you to the bed."
Marlon, don't be repeating that.
Hey, bro, that's the last comment I see, man. I see. I'm like, whoa. What we got going on here?
Man.
Angie Q. What's up, love? What's good?
Some of them lives.
You right on time, Angie.
Some of them lives that we have been in get a little extracurricular conversation behind them.
Boy.
Hello.
And I'll be like, wait a minute, y'all.
What's up, beautiful? Right. How you?
Good. How are you guys?
What's happening, love?
Hey, we chilling. You know, we chilling, but you know, trying to figure out these comments and stuff, man. You know,
what happened?
Big guys.
Also, I have my dishwasher going, so you might hear that in the back. So I'll be in mute a little bit.
Nah, you good. You know,
Lord,
you know, I thought I was about to do a podcast.
Don't say it, Marlon.
Talking about.
What?
I came on here talking about should respect be given or earned in a relationship. Talking about being handcuffed to a bed.
Oh my God.
I don't know what to do.
Lord.
Hey, I knew you were gonna say it.
Marlon, how'd you celebrate your birthday? Was it good?
Man, it was good, yo. I don't even know if you saw my picture I posted, but my best friend came over and cooked dinner and everything,
Yeah.
man. We just chilled, man. That's exactly what I want to do. I just wanted to chill.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to do. I didn't want to do nothing. I mean, I bought me some stuff, but
Yeah.
you know, I don't buy me stuff. You know,
For sure. For
I don't
sure.
know, you know. Yeah.
Aw, that's good though.
I seen you at that party, man. Like,
Oh
yo,
my gosh, it was so much fun.
that
I didn't
dress
see that.
was
It
good.
I
was
didn't see
good.
none of the
Yeah.
Yeah, the
pictures.
dress was good. Yeah.
I
How
just
Yeah,
did
it was
how you
dope.
missed it?
I only put it on my story. I didn't put it as a
Uh-huh.
post.
Yep.
see.
But
Next
That's not
level. What's
fair.
up?
You should have put it as a post.
Nah,
I
bro.
know.
Mm.
It was fun though. They had like it was a good time. You know what's so crazy though, Marlon? They had like it was like this townhouse thing at this resort, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so he did the whole nine. He had like this private chef. She made oxtail and like all this Caribbean food. He had like the a bartender. So we were already lit, right? And then out of nowhere, everybody was like, "Yo, we should go downtown. Like, there's this new spot. Blah 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 blah." Lord have
Wow.
mercy. Those guys were like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna go. Let's get a section." Da, da, da. We pulled up to the club at like midnight.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Y'all party like, yeah.
only for 2 hours, and then the car was right there to pick us up, and we went right back and ate the leftovers.
They left. They left.
But it was a good time though.
Oh yeah, for sure. For
I
sure.
needed that, you know.
Hey, sometimes you gotta get out, man. I'm waiting to get out, man. See if I can get these
Big guy, what
grandkids.
the hell are you doing? What is that?
Moving
I'm
his
sorry,
backing
love.
his trailer up, loading his trailer up.
I'm done though. I'm
Yeah.
done. I promise.
Just Anola lady, what's good? What's good? Man, we had a good one last night, Angie. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
it was good, real good.
What was the
This
topic?
Anola lady was on there. Last night we was talking about what was it? Coco, what's good? Welcome in. Welcome in. Man, I gotta go back through my notes right quick. See, my old age is catching up with me.
Oh, good.
I can't remember what we talked about last. What was the topic last night? Dang,
That big guy, for real. He got a lot going on right now.
a lot.
A lot.
All right. The topic
Hey, don't
last
judge
night.
me.
Right. Oh yeah. Are you even real?
Yeah.
Are you even real? You know, a positive perspective on a relationship. Are you even real? Yeah, that's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
When you thinking about Teddy Swim's song.
Yeah. Are
Yeah.
you even real? Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun,
Yeah.
dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun.
It's
Yeah.
all good, sis. I I was waiting. I was waiting for I waiting for that phone call. I was like, go ahead and call me yet. What you know? Yo, Brian, what's good, bro? Yeah, man. Yeah. Welcome in. Welcome in. This is the 100 podcast, y'all, man. We about to have a blast up in here, y'all, because we about to talk about is respect given or earned.
Hey, Brian. That's my guy.
That's your guy.
Yeah.
That's what's up. We got Sharon coming up. Hey, Sharon, how you
Hey,
doing?
Sharon.
Hey y'all, how you doing?
Hey, we
Good.
chilling. We chilling. What's good?
Not too much. I just been going in and out of lives, and some of these lives, I tell you, are ooh.
Oh yeah. Well,
So
hang around here. You're gonna have a good time. We won't be here for a long time, but it'll be here for a good time.
Oh, yeah.
okay, that's
Yeah.
good. I like the topic. There's
Yeah.
respect earned or given.
Yeah. Yeah. That's and
I
we
wish
gonna
I was
talk.
on the one yesterday. If you're real,
Yeah,
that's a
boy.
good one.
Yesterday was well. Brian, you here? You right here now, brother. You can join in this one if you got a little time. I don't know what position you in, bro, but hey, chop it up, man. We love to get more of the male perspective. I be getting we be over here getting dominated. Nothing against the
Yes.
ladies, but it's okay.
Yeah, I find that there's a lot of women on lives, and I guess the men don't think it's, I don't know, the right place for them to be or what. I don't know. Maybe they just hadn't caught up yet as far as,
hmm
just simply chit chatting. That is a good thing.
For sure, for sure. Well, I mean, look, we'll jump into it, man. What do you guys think? Well, let me give my hook. Right, my hook is uh, should respect be given or earned? Right.
hmm
Why do we talk to strangers with more respect than the person we claim to love?
I say we're comfortable with the ones that we love. It don't make it right, but I think that we show them how to treat us, and sometimes that comfortability
Mm-hmm.
just it's yourself. Just like yesterday on the topic you had, are you being real? And sometimes no excuse. You've had a bad day, you come home and you pop off, and your partner should put you back in check.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no
And I
doubt.
think that where it falls short at, and that is the respect given or respect, received. It's both. It's given. I just think that innately you should respect people first. So it's given.
Okay,
And then if it's mis if it's abused, then to move on. I don't believe in disrespecting anyone, but I would just move on from there.
I got you. Let's see. Jasmine said is both.
I
Okay.
think I definitely think when it comes to respect, it's one of the strongest foundations of any relationship, whether that's a friendship, whether that's with your significant other. Of course, obviously, everybody's going to say communication, but I think respect, especially in a man's world, what I've learned, especially within my marriage, is that respect is number one no matter what. Um, and I feel that when I'm respected as a woman, it creates a climate that's safe, secure. Um, I feel like I could be vulnerable, I could speak freely.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it goes the same way with my partner. But at the same time, I think the whole respect needs to be earned aspect is kind of like how Sharon was saying, is when once you're with that person for so long, right? Nobody's perfect. So there's going to be maybe moments of what some consider abuse, or it could be betrayal, or it could be an incident to happen where you feel disrespected. Um, so sometimes that tends to taint the relationship and the respect factor.
Mm-hmm.
But I think respect should always be given. That's with anybody, your significant other, the homeless man, like no matter what.
Okay. I get that. I get that. Um.
And I like
Yeah.
I said, I just think in the beginning, when we're teaching our children, our parents taught us the first thing they teach is to respect. So it's first innately to be given.
Mm-hmm.
So from there, you move appropriately. Again, when you move away, and then it's like, well, they didn't earn my respect, and
Mm-hmm.
that's from viewing and, just from giving it first. I guess it's much like, what came first, the chicken or the egg, but going back to Angie, yeah, I just think in a relationship, I it just needs to be dealt with right away. Disrespect. If someone, just loses, for lack of any other term, loses their way or just has a bad day, I just think it should be addressed right away.
Okay.
And also too, something that I had to learn when it came to respect is, you know, what I consider sometimes disrespectful may be different from what my partner considers disrespectful.
Right.
And at the end of the day, I think that if my partner were to say, "Hey, I felt disrespected at in any shape or shape or form," then I have to understand, like, okay, he felt disrespected in this area. I have to respect that and move accordingly, right? But you know how like a
Mhm.
lot of couples tend to say, "Man, but I wasn't even being disrespectful." But at the same time, if I felt disrespected, who are you to tell me you know what I
Right.
mean? Like
Right.
how what
Right.
I consider disrespectful or how I felt at the moment.
Okay. I can understand that perspective. Absolutely. Um. So I'm curious, right? So okay, I thought somebody was curious to say something. So we're thinking about respect being given or earned. We're thinking about the foundation of that, right? Versus the performance. So should respect be the starting point or the reward?
Starting point.
I agree. I say starting point. You should
Yeah,
always put your best foot forward.
I definitely agree with that. Um, so
I was in a conversation with a guy one time, and it made me not want to pursue this relationship. I just asked a question: Do
mhm.
you write a letter? Do you write a letter? I'm prior military, so I retired military. So back in the day, we was always writing
Absolutely.
letters.
Same here.
So thank you for your service.
Thank you.
So so I was like, "Do you write a letter in order to get a letter?" And he was like, "Yeah, I write, and if they don't write me back, I don't write them back." I just thought that was kind of selfish,
Yeah. I
you know,
mean,
because
you write a letter to express something that you're feeling or to give an update or something, especially us back in the day, back in, me back in the 90s. I'm writing a letter because I want to let somebody know what's going on. And if they choose to write back or whatever, then great. But it's not an expectation,
no.
you see.
So it goes back to respect. If you
Hmm.
continually give respect, give, and you're not getting it back, eventually you're going to stop
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
move on. Same thing as the letter. I mean, if you continually send these letters, send these letters, send these letters, send these letters, and you're not getting anything back, well, dang, they ain't telling me how they doing, da 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 da. Not after the first one or the second one or the third one. At some point, you're gonna be, well, maybe they're just not interested in what I'm doing.
Yeah. It's no different than calling somebody. If you're the one that always reaching out and people don't reach out to you, you just stop reaching out. Be like, yo, it goes both ways.
Yeah. So with the respect given, I just think you always put your best foot forward
Yeah.
and
No
then
doubt.
Yeah.
move accordingly.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Anubis says writing is a release of the soul. It doesn't need an answer. Okay, for sure. Um, have you ever been right but wrong in how you said it?
Said what?
Anything. So we thinking about respect, right?
Mm-hmm.
In the realm of respect, have you ever been right about something, but it was wrong, but you were wrong in how you said it?
Oh, for sure.
Oh yeah.
Many times.
Especially women as emotional creatures, if the emotions get the best of you, whether it's anger, whether it's, you know, just overwhelmed like with emotion, sometimes it doesn't come out as clearly as you need it to.
Yeah, like Anubis said, it's called growing up. Yeah.
Hmm.
Coach Nikki, what's good? What's good? Yeah, because I mean, you can have a disagreement, and you don't have to be disrespectful. You can, it's like you said. It's about being a grown up. Shay, welcome in. You got to be a grown up when you have disagreements, because no two people are ever going to agree on everything. It's just how you have that conversation, how you talk about it, how you deliver it, how you go from that
Yeah.
point. You know what I mean?
And no one's perfect. And no one's perfect.
No, no,
No.
not at all. Welcome in, everybody. 100 podcast. Make sure you guys are like, sharing, grabbing that daily heart me up at the top. Topic for tonight is respect given or earned? Dun, 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 dun. You know what?
Sorry, I just felt like you should have had like music right there. That would have been fire.
I mean, but your voice, Andrew, you know what? You should just announce that every time. Randomly, just out in the blue. Welcome in, everybody. Make sure you guys grab that daily heart me, okay? Like and share.
For real, deadass. I could like send you a recording of that. You just
Hey, man, do that. Do that. All right. Got my sis coming back in. She in here. Yo, and anybody that want to come up on the panel, let me know. This is grown folks. We don't have no disrespect around here. Won't be tolerated.
Is that your
I will.
is that your sister for real?
You might as well say that. Like, hey,
Biologically?
not biologically, but
Okay.
like, you can't tell it.
I get it.
You can't tell me you ain't my sister. you can't tell my kids that ain't their auntie.
Aw. Love that.
Brooklyn Babe, welcome in too.
Hey, Brooklyn Babe.
Yeah, we got Brooklyn Babe. We got Next Level. We got Shay. Now, Shay is my daughter. My real daughter.
Oh, hey, Shay.
That's my real daughter.
Bro, you guys, I saw Elle. She was live at another
Oh, really?
panel. Yeah.
Well, we know how Elle is, man. She might swing through in a minute.
I hope so. It'll be funny.
Yeah. Number 3, accountability and boundaries. When we're talking about respect being given or earned, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is withdrawing respect a healthy boundary or a punishment?
Sit, can you ask that again?
Is withdrawing respect a healthy boundary or a punishment?
I think it depends on the circumstance, huh?
Tell me
Like
more.
right off rip, if I'm closed off or if I'm automatically disrespectful to, somebody that I'm getting to know just because of whatever my past trauma is or anything, and I'm jaded, I think that you shouldn't be like that. I don't think just because of what you went through, you should, disrespect anybody off rip.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think withdrawing respect, I don't think it falls into a boundary or a discipline. I would say that for myself, if I disrespect someone, it has to do with my vulnerability of feeling unsafe. If I have to disrespect someone to that point, I am feeling very vulnerable to the point of I just don't know what else. And there's no place I can go. There's no place I can go. I can't leave. There's no place I can go other than there. I'm on a plane. Someone, tells me, you're sitting in my seat. Get the fuck out my goddamn seat. And I know this is my seat. I'm like, you know the fuck you talking about. I got my seat assignment right here.
Right.
So I would be feeling vulnerable because there's nowhere I can go. Most likely the flight attendants are not going to help or come to assistance. They're like standing back like, oh Lord, And so I am going to have anxiety, and that's all I can do is just to get them off of me, to be disrespectful.
I think too, hey Shay. I think too, like the biggest thing is when it comes to that boundary factor, there's so many different ways to be able to set a boundary, right? Like the fact that you got to go out your way and be disrespectful for a so-called boundary, like you're just bringing yourself more problems. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a different way to navigate that. So
Yeah, Kenya, welcome in.
I really don't see
Yeah.
you lacking respect as a boundary.
Right.
You know?
Okay. Anybody else got some input on that?
Just cut the hoe off.
Yeah. Hey, y'all see my daughter's shirt she got on?
Yes, represent. Love it.
Where's mine at, Marlon?
Huh? You supposed to send him your address, bro. I told you to send an address.
I didn't send it. My bad.
See how he went back mute real quick?
Mhm.
That's my dog, though. How do you hold your partner accountable without belittling them?
Speak life. Remind them who the F they are, you know? At least that's the approach I got. I don't know if it's because I played sports my whole life, but the dynamic that me and my husband have, we're very like teammate, coachable, like kind of energy, you know? Like we never take constructive criticism or straightforwardness as being belittled. It's more so like I'm on the same team you are, you know? I want to see you win. The more I push you, the farther you go, the farther I go, you know, the more you elevate, the higher I go, you know? So it's just a constant, I think just, speak life. Like it's a beautiful way to be able to do that and not be disrespectful or belittling.
Yeah, absolutely. Kenya, welcome in. Brooklyn
Hey,
Bank.
Kenya.
I got you. Kenya, I'm doing well. Welcome in. Topic for tonight is respect earned or given. We just hit point number 3 about accountability with this. So, and I know Sharon kind of touched on it for just a second, right? But when someone repeatedly disrespects you, what's the appropriate response?
Oh my gosh, we're fighting. No, I'm kidding.
Kick them.
Outside.
We swinging a man's.
Pause on them.
I'm kidding.
Hands,
Put them paws on them.
Put them paws on him, right, Shay? We do not condone violence.
Everybody tonight, knuckle up, put some paws on. You're going outside. God.
You nuck if you buck.
Boy, nut.
Oh yeah. Marlon, I gotta go out. I gotta go outside my cussing terms now. Bring your ass quick. Come on, quick.
All right, so ask the question again so I can take this for real.
So when someone repeatedly disrespects you,
yeah,
what's the appropriate response? And before you answer, Kenya said a non-response followed by a walkaway. I know easier said than done.
Hey, sometimes silence is real loud.
Yeah, boy, it'll speak loud.
That part.
It will speak loud. So what you saying, Angie?
Do you want my honest answer or the answer that I thrive for or strive for, I should say, that I try to do?
Give both. I mean, they're both real. They're both you.
Yeah. So my first natural response is I'm gonna check them, right? I'm very confrontational as a person, so if I feel some type of way, I'm gonna definitely speak on it. I think maybe, unfortunately, because, after you've been with somebody for nearly a decade, you've been through some things. So it's easy to kind of hit the low blows and stuff. Even though I'm doing better. But naturally, instinctively, that's how I react. But what I have been working towards is more so like not necessarily. I realize too, let me tell you, there's been times in arguments where I have felt disrespected from my partner, and my silence scared the shit out of him, right? Because I just like shut down, but shut down in a way where I was still moving, right? Like still getting things done, doing what I got to do. Real short answer, just completely disconnected. And that resulted in us having a easier conversation to be able to hear each other out and obviously resolve things afterwards. But so I am trying to be more quiet and more
soft. Trying to be soft.
yeah, and my feminine energy, soft life.
Not me.
Right? For the birds. So
All right, Shay, what you think?
I've already said my comment.
Black Air Force Ones? I promise y'all, I ain't raised it that way.
I love
He
it.
didn't. He
Sharon,
didn't raise me this
what
way.
Huh?
You didn't raise me that way. But I think as what Miss Angie said, if it's something that I feel needs to be addressed, then like I'm gonna say it.
Yeah.
Rather than not saying nothing and just sitting in it. And
yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Say it with your chest.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna check it. I feel the temperature at first, and then it's like, you want to talk about what you just said. You want to talk about what you said, how you made me feel. Can we talk about? No, I don't want to talk about it. Well, I need to talk about it because I got a feeling about that.
Mm-hmm.
And but we're gonna talk about it because it's about how someone makes you feel. And if you're in a relationship, if that's your partner, your husband or your wife, then just like Angie was saying, you're on the same team. So we're not going to start that.
Mm-hmm. No, absolutely. Kenya, okay, we did Kenya comment. And Kenya, if at any point you want to come up, just let me know. What you say, big guy?
All right, so throw that question one more time so I can grab it the right way. You muted, Marlon.
I had to mute myself because you were having an echo. So,
But
when someone repeatedly disrespects you,
yeah.
what's the appropriate response?
Well, me, I consider myself a big old teddy bear, anyways. So it's my first response and reaction is to walk away or either ignore you, and it depends on who it is that has done it or offended me in that way. I kind of set different levels of how I need to approach it based on who it is, because I know me. I guess next level and Brooklyn Baby can kind of agree with me, but you would never know it. Nobody here would ever know it without me saying it, but I probably have the shortest temper and the worst temper out of everybody here, more than likely. But I say that with saying that, I can go there, so I know I have to stop me. So I choose to not say anything, or which is best. But again, it just depends on who it is, That's That's it.
No, I agree with that, man. And again, that's when you start to realize your own growth. Because I used to be like that, but in my big age now and grown and what I had to endure because of that, I choose not to go that route anymore. You feel what I'm saying? Like, nah, I'm good. I'm good now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Kenya says everyone has a breaking point.
Everyone has a breaking point.
Yeah, like I'll put my business in the street a little bit more, Marlon. But it's funny, where next level has pissed me off before to the highest of pissivity, and I just, like Angie, went quiet. This boy calls our mother talking about, Ma, he won't talk to me right now.
Hey, he call your mom. He ain't talking to me. And she call y'all and be like, y'all need to talk. Not the positivity. Kenya is hilarious, yo. Hey, man. Mom's the mediator,
But he's not the only one. My sister has done that. My other brothers have done that. They call my mother on me as if that's going to happen. And I'm like, all right, whatever.
You're like, you still gonna get this smoke, bro. I can't deal with y'all. Whew. Now this is a good one. This is a good one. Anybody got anything else they want to add before I go to this next one? All right.
Look what next level said.
I'm gonna tell you about putting my business in the street. He told you. So, what behaviors someone exhibited immediately cross into disrespect for you? Because everybody's form of disrespect it runs different, right? What is something that immediately put you into, oh, you being disrespectful?
Calling me out of my name.
I was just gonna say that. Because that'd be the first thing that always happens in argument. They want to call somebody out their name.
Mm-hmm. Keita
Yeah, I
said
agree
cursing
with
at
that.
me. Yeah. Boy. Hey, everybody's saying that cursing, boy. Cursing is that fire, boy. Like, look, we can talk. You ain't gotta curse me out, bro. Come on.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
What? Why you cussing for?
Yeah. Don't you
People
have
don't know
some
how to
other
have a
word for your
conversation.
vernacular?
Nerd.
Your vernacular.
Like,
You see how
you over there cussing. You 38 hot round here, huh?
Yeah, 38 hot.
And I'm gonna be honest, like a lot of people would take it as like somebody raising their voice to be like disrespectful, but I mean, I think it depends on the person, right? Like if you're close to me and I know you and like we're having because I'm passionate, right? So if I'm talking about a certain topic or whatever and I'm like my emotions are flowing and I'm just going, then it's one thing. But like if it's a total stranger, like, I don't know, I'm just putting it out like anybody like out in public and they just like come at me sideways, like raising their voice out of nowhere, then it's a different story.
And I
And
guess
That's
too with
funny.
raising.
do you switch
Hold up, big guy. Hold
between
up. Sharon.
languages?
Hold up, big guy.
Oh,
One second.
I was
Sharon was
gonna
coming.
say that, maybe when you're raising your voice also it's the tone of in which you're raising your voice. Yeah, that's kind of, I teeter-totter between those two because I don't raise my voice, and I don't like anyone, especially if we're in a heated discussion. Don't raise your voice.
Yo, Sharon, so you know how to master like having a heated discussion and not even raising your voice at all? Like if I'm being honest, like I admire that. Like you literally can go ham on somebody and not even raise your voice.
Yeah, it's been
That's
known
a
to
gift.
say, Sharon don't even raise her voice when she telling you off.
That's a gift. I
Yeah.
wish.
I'm pretty soft spoken anyway.
Yeah.
So I don't, yeah. I have not gotten jobs because people said that my voice is kind of monotone. And it is, and I have tried to work on that and bring it and have, afflictions in my voice and things like that. So yeah.
Dang.
I've gotten declined because it's like, you kind of, relaxed and things. I worked when I was in the military. I worked on war plans, so I've always worked high-paced jobs. So in order for other people to not get excited, I had to keep calm, even though it was a stressful situation. So I've just learned. I was in the military for 33 years, did the same thing. So I know how to just keep it calm, keep it there, not raise the temperature,
Mm-hmm.
keep it level.
No doubt. No doubt. You got to. All right, big guy, what you got, man?
Oh no, I was just asking, Angie, do you switch between languages when somebody like tee you off real bad?
Yeah, it's definitely happened
Yeah,
before.
it's definitely happened before. Oh yeah, okay. All
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
All right, let's see. We got let's see, let's go back to the comments. Next level says, I'm guilty of cursing Brooklyn Babe. Just got on me yesterday about my mouth. Shay said, very much the tone and your way of delivery. Can you say next level you cussing at them? Jazz says, raising your voice is asking for a reaction instead of addressing the problem. Yes. Yes. And the next level says, yes, I can't lie, but not directly, but in my conversation. And it's funny that we started getting on this because that was actually going to be my next question was, can yelling ever be respectful or is it always a breakdown?
Coming from again the sports realm of my life, I think I think raising your voice could definitely still be, you know, completely respectful. It could be encouraging, it could be motivating, it could be enlightenment, it could be game changing, it could feed a momentum of somebody. Um, so I don't think necessarily that it could always be a bad thing.
I definitely agree with that because let's say you're trying to tell somebody like, I need you to calm down. I love you. Like, and they're yelling, I love you, in the heat of a disagreement, that could be something that somebody's saying. Keita said, yeah, I was just getting yelled at in here yesterday. Hey man, look, she was kind of Brenda was kind of yelling at you yesterday. Keita was like, you had to see Keita's face yesterday, man.
Black dynamite.
Hey, Keita sat there like this, and she just smiled. Cause she's just as cute as she can be. She just smiled.
Free to be.
So, Shay says, I just don't like to be yelled at because now I'm about to cry. Don't cry. Don't cry.
Then don't yell at me.
Welcome in, Free to be. Oh yeah, and being condescending. Oh, that's the worst. Jazz said, Keita had me cracking up. Hey, you had to be on it yesterday to see it, boy. Keita's face, priceless. Priceless. Anybody else anything you want to add before I move to the next one? All right, number 5. So let's think about the gender, the culture, and expectations. Okay, Coco said, disrespect can be silent. Absolutely. Yeah, Kitty, you definitely was trying to be respectful. You was, and you were, and I appreciate that because I like to keep it respectful on this platform, especially after these past couple of weeks. I do like to keep it respectful. So yeah, I appreciate
Start the
that.
sidebar, Marlon. What
Yeah.
happened? What in the world happened?
You know, so Brenda was Brenda was she was very excited about what her response was, but she felt like it was an argument between her and Keita yesterday. And I'm like, it's not an argument. You know what I'm saying? She was just expressing herself. And nobody was arguing. You know what I'm saying? Nobody was arguing, but Miss Brenda took it as Keita was trying to argue with her. And Keita was like, I'm not arguing with you. We both just have a difference of opinion. But, yeah. And Jazz says she was right and you couldn't tell her otherwise. Yeah. Yeah, she was. King says she was beyond passionate.
Brenda Lott, the older lady that we let come up.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it didn't go crazy like the other ones. Nah, it wasn't a Charlie 2.0. No, God, no. It wasn't a Charlie 2.0. It wasn't none of that. It actually ended up being, at a level, after I dropped it down.
Kenya said prayer lady.
Yeah, that was the prayer lady. Yeah. Yeah, that was the prayer lady. Look, y'all, don't talk Charlie up. She might pop in here. Y'all know how you talk people up and they start coming. And then, well, you start. All right, look. Number 5, gender, culture, and expectations. Y'all know I hate that word, expectations, but I have to use it. Welcome in, everybody that's just joining us. 100 podcast. Make sure you guys, when you come in, please, grab your daily heart me, like and share. Daily heart me to the top, like and share. Jordy, welcome in. Gender, culture, and expectations. So, this is about to be one. I already know where this is going, but I'm gonna do this. Do men and women define respect differently?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's closely related. I think it's closely related. I think I say it's closely related because I just think that men tend to put that respecting on you're emasculating me. You are they put that on there where it's not having to do with me being masculine, taking your masculinity away or anything like that. It's if I do disrespect, it doesn't have anything to do with that. It's just as a response.
Okay. I get that. And by God said, let's see.
I agree. I also think that the way there was something that like stood out about my husband, the way he likes to be, what he considers respect too is him leading, and him just I don't know, like him leading and being heard, because like sometimes in conversations like sometimes the man isn't looking for a response, maybe he just wants to be heard, different things like that.
Okay. Let's see. Coco said yes. Peachy Tay said yes. Kenya said she thinks so. Okay. Yeah, I think I do think there's I laughed about it, but I do think we define respect differently, just like you lady said. Men are big on their masculinity, right? We're big on don't make me feel like I'm less than a man. Don't sit here and make me feel like I got a dress on. You know what I'm saying? Like don't make me feel that way.
Like as if like you're also saying like if a woman comes in with masculine energy, aka if like the woman is making more money than the man, or
what's up?
Doing different things like that, and feels like
yeah, no
just
doubt.
elaborating from what you're saying.
Yeah, absolutely. So think about it like this, right? Let me see. Was somebody trying to come up? Okay. Um, how do cultural or family background shape how we show respect? You know, because we all come from different backgrounds, right? And respect is shown in different ways. How much of an impact, or does it have an impact?
I think,
Oh my gosh.
yeah, I think in a big way, at least in an aspect of, like, for instance, obviously my family's from Dominican Republic, so with them, they're big on. I was always taught from a young age, even like guy friends and stuff. Being submissive is a big thing in our culture, right? Like, before anybody, before you make yourself a plate, you're making your man a plate, making sure he has everything he needs, like just being very like catered to.
Mm-hmm.
So that was like kind of my first introduction to that dynamic.
Yeah. Okay. Absolutely. Anybody else got a take on that? See, Kenya said it absolutely has an impact. It shapes your views and values. No doubt. Anybody got else? Anybody else? Anybody else? Okay. So let me ask you guys this. Do you give respect until someone proves they don't deserve it, or make them earn it first? I'll read that again. Do you give respect until someone proves they don't deserve it, or make them earn it first?
Oh, I certainly give it first. I'm gonna always give it first, and then see if they can, and see if I need to continue give it to them. Giving respect is my decision based on what they give back. But I'm always going to give it first.
Okay. So let me throw in a wrench. Let's say we have someone that you encounter, and being military, we know we have encountered those particular things. Um, Someone who just don't like you, and they don't like the way that you look. Let's just put it that way, without getting TT to ban me. Um, they don't like the color of your skin. Let's put it like that. Do you give them respect until otherwise, when you openly know it, or what do you do?
For me, I am.
Okay. Okay.
I think like the competitive nature in me is very like, if you don't like me, I'm gonna give you like 20 more reasons to hate me. You feel me? Like, I'm just gonna show out.
Yeah.
Probably won't even say a word to you, but I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna be competitive. Yeah, just
Okay. What you
But
say?
that's
Say.
not being disrespectful. I mean, that's not being disrespectful. That's just standing your ground. I mean, that's just being competitive. That's not being disrespectful. I mean, like if you're on a basketball court and you don't throw in the ball, you're the point guard and you don't throw in the ball, and if you say she ain't gonna catch it no way, that's competitive. Disrespectful is um I don't know what would be disrespectful on the court other than being being competitive. I mean,
throwing the ball at their
competitive.
head.
Well, yeah, that's disrespectful. Yeah, that's disrespectful. You know, dangerous. That's disrespectful.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's see. Shay
throwing
saying.
an elbow. That's competitive. It's yeah. Yeah, I just don't know how, so yeah.
I know it's a hard thing to do, right? It is a hard thing to do. Um, you know, so when we put this into a relationship, right? You meet somebody. You don't know this person from Adam, other than, let's say it's on a dating app. You're on Hinge. I heard that's the new app. I don't know nothing about apps, y'all. Sorry, but I heard that's a new app, or not new, but folk use it. Anywho, they got this profile, and this profile is saying X, Y, Z, boom, 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 right? And then all of a sudden they come there and they're completely different from what you pictured in that profile.
False advertisement.
Right. It's the level of false advertisement. It's not saying that their person is not there in some way in the core of things. So do you give them respect or make them earn your respect based upon what they had on the profile or what they showed?
And give them respect and then call their ass out.
Okay.
I
Respectfully.
What you say? What you talking about?
That's catfish, bro. No respect.
Right.
Is that the catfish?
I miss my boo. Hey, Peach.
Hey, Auntie Q, what's up, fam?
What's up, girl?
How you expect me to respect you when the first thing you did before we met was lie to me? I'm just asking a question.
Hey, so you about to treat them accordingly?
Know what I'm gonna do is throw that fish back into the water.
Peach, what if he's like stupid fine though?
What, did he throw a ugly picture up and then he came off fine? Is that what you saying, Angie?
Nah, Marlon said the qualities that he put out there that he supposedly, he tries to be, but he ends up being completely different as far as like what he said he acts like. So the picture's the real deal, right, Marlon? Am I correct?
Yes, picture's the real deal. Like they are giving everything that they said, but the way that they're coming off is in the form of a disrespect. Let's say they're coming off real arrogant, right? Of course, you're not going to be able to get arrogance from what somebody's profile is. You're going to get arrogance as the person comes into play.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
Be peachy tay. I like those. Yeah, I love those. Yeah, I'm gonna say to the question at hand and to the scenario, I will respect myself. And as long as you continue to respect yourself in every situation, you'll be straight. So they're gonna get respect because you're gonna show them what respect looks like because you're respecting yourself, period. Like, I don't have to go off on you or anything. I'm just gonna be like, you cute, but I look better and I love myself. So I'm gonna go over here and pay my check and walk away. Have a good night. God bless you, boo. Yeah.
That's like Jazz says, why are you still there? And Kenya says, I will respectfully decline to move forward. Jasmine says, bye. Bye.
Goodbye. Throw that catfish back in the sea, the pond, the mud, whatever. Throw it away.
I got you. So now this one here is gonna be a good one. Anybody? Oh, sorry. Anybody got anything you want to add on this one before I move?
Buy the merch.
Buy the merch. Got it. All right. Whew. Can you love someone you don't respect?
No.
Why?
How you love me, but you can't respect me?
How can you? How can you love someone you don't respect? Okay, I love him as one of God's children. Okay. That's about all I can give them.
Keita said, I love you, but I don't like you.
Yeah.
Let's see. Kenya says, love can't resist without respect. Tito loved Ike a lot of years. She did. She did love Ike now. Golly. It's like, I like you. I like you. Yeah, you type too fast. I'm over here going. My bad. Um, so I'm gonna put it like this, right? Let's say you love this person. They were great in the beginning. Boom. A couple years now, you get to a point you lose respect for that person because of things that they might have done or said, right? Does that mean that you stop loving them? Or is it that you just
Yeah.
look at them in a different light?
Yeah.
Look at them in a different light.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've stopped loving them.
Okay.
Love is a feeling. Love is an action.
I would Jazz on this one. Jasmine
Yeah.
Watkins, 822. I have family I love and have zero respect
Zero
for.
respect for
I'm
that.
with Jazz on this one. I love them. They are family. It could be an old friend. I love them. I wish them the best.
Yeah.
I don't respect them or what they do or what they have done. Um, doesn't mean I stop loving them though. Like, yeah, I want the best for everybody. Um, I still have love for them. Relationship wise, I may not be in love with that person, but I still have love for that person. But I love myself more. I'll remove myself because, again, I'm going back to that question. My answer to the question, I'm going to always respect myself. So they're going to know what respect looks like. I may not respect them, but I'll love them.
Okay. Let's see. But Kenya says, but do you love them because we were told we have to love family?
Nah, it's not because I was told love is a choice. So some people can answer that question differently because they choose not to. Sharon M said she chooses not to love that person. If she don't respect them, she don't love them. However, my answer was I still love them even though I don't respect them. Like there's nothing that I can ask from you, and I'm not going to like put myself out of the way to do something for you in the love action sense. But I still have love for you, and I don't want to see you like in harm's way or hurt or anything like that. If there's something out there that you need, I would definitely try to find a resource for you, but I'm not going to be your source. I love
Okay.
you.
Okay. That's that's real. TJ said, hell no. Keita said that part.
Right. And I can agree with that also because, even sometimes the response of that person would be, well, if you love me, you say you love me, but you have boundaries also that come with that. I love myself more
Mm-hmm.
to not let you disrespect me, which is a boundary, I'm sure, that someone is crossing when they disrespect you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I think the consensus is that everyone is saying that respect is pretty much given in the beginning. Is that what everybody agrees on?
Agreed.
Agreed.
Okay. So let me ask this question. If respect is earned, what behavior earns it? And how long would that last? Let's just say if it was earned. I know
I
everybody's
love
taking
those.
it. It's given.
I love those phrases, bro. I love those phrases, bro. Who made the phrase and why does it have to be the rule? Because they said it. Does respect have to be earned? But I'm gonna stop. Let me stop because you know me.
I know.
Um, uh,
What
yeah.
behavior earns it? Thank you for the heart me.
Listening, patience.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Jazz said time, time, and more time.
yes.
That's real. You know? Yeah, I just wanted to kind of think about it because you may be in a situation sometime in life, right, where someone is you have enough respect for this person, you like this person enough, but you feel like there's something about this person you can't necessarily put your finger on it. So you put yourself in a position, they're in a position to have to earn that respect. So I think that goes along with what Jazz says, time, 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 because sometimes in time, and correct me if I'm wrong, Jazz, that if you give somebody some time, they may end up showing you something different, but they also may show their ass as well. So it can go both ways. But, you know, is there any other behavior? When I think about behavior, right, I think about looking at someone's actions. Somebody may say something at one point, but then their actions can show something different. You know, who knows? I don't know. Yeah, I definitely being humble and giving grace. Something that we very rarely would do, and a lot of times we don't give grace.
Well, that's the origin of my approach to respect. Is that's the reason why I give it first, is because I try to be humble and
Mm-hmm.
give them grace.
I
That's the
got you.
reason why I would give it first. Yeah, I can see them over there disrespecting everyone. I can see them going down the line and be like, "Oh God, here he come to me." You know. And then, I'm still going to be, respectful, and he going to say something to me, or she's going to say something to me out of line. And hey, how you doing? That's respectful. Not, don't you say,
Mhm.
don't come over here to me. That's that. I'm not gonna start with that, because that's just like fuel for the fire. Start it up. So
Right.
here she come over to me. They've been respectful to everyone. Why would they be respectful to me? Who am I to them? They're gonna be as they are, what they've shown. They're gonna be disrespectful to me too. But I'm not going to. And hopefully, I have faith. Hopefully, they reciprocate. Hey, how are you? They reciprocate. I'm fine. How are you? Probably not. You know, I'm not naive. So,
Right.
they're not going to reciprocate how I want them to. So that's the reason why. Also, to the answer the other question is, when is it earned? Is when they reciprocate respectfully to me. Then I'll
Okay.
reciprocate. We'll just have that same relationship.
So
It'll
basically
be
saying
built
that
on
the
that.
behavior is reciprocation.
For me, it is. Yes.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I can dig that. Coco Chanel says, I give respect initially because I respect myself. However, over time, if someone is disrespectful to me, then it's on and popping. Lord Jesus.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
Hmm.
Clutch my
And
pearls.
it's not a and it's and it's not a tit for tat thing. Well, he did it to me, I'm gonna do it to him. It's not about that. It's not a tit for tat.
Nah, I got you.
He disrespected me, I respect him. No, it's not a tit for tat. And no one's keeping score. But
Right.
enough is enough. You know.
Let's see. Jasmine says, I see respect more as a feeling. There isn't a specific action that earns respect. It's how you treat me or don't. Okay.
Well, that's an action, yeah.
I like that. That's an action right there. So now I'm curious, right? For the ladies, if a man don't open your car door, is that being disrespectful?
Charlize.
No.
You know,
Charlize.
everybody was raised different. You know.
Yeah,
It goes
yeah.
back to like how you were raised, shapes the definition of respect for you and your cultural background and if you're male or female. So I'm to the point because of, well, I was baby girl, so my uncles and all them, they always took care of me, doors open and all that stuff, the way my granddad treated my grandma, stuff like that. But I don't take it as being disrespectful. However, come at this big age and the way I've been like carrying myself, I walk up the Quick Trip and which is a gas station here in Georgia. I don't open the door. It's almost like I attract, or in timing, I'm always there and somebody opens the door for me. Whether it's a little kid, a man, a woman holding the door for me so that I can grab it after them. Um, or they might hold it just so I can pass through and I say thank you. I don't know what they call it, like the aura or vibe or whatever these young kids say now that you give off. It kind of, yes, I don't open doors, but I don't take it as disrespect if they do not. Because again, being respectful, I'm going to respect myself first. I'm not going to say how dare you when they could be pondering, man, I just lost my mom, or the girl just broke up with me, or I just lost my job, or the doctor just told me, the dude got AIDS or something. So I'm not going to sit here and say that's disrespectful, because to receive respect, I got to give it first. And so that's giving grace to somebody else who isn't in the script of your life. You don't run around and say, hey, I'm about to be in your life tomorrow. Follow this script. And if you don't, I'm going to be mad at you. So I got to give them grace, because you don't ever know what's going on in somebody's life. That's respect. That's giving it. So then that's how you receive it. You attract it.
You know what? I like how you put that in perspective, because that's being mindful that people got other things going on, and you can't be in your own little bubble that everybody should just do what you think they should do.
Right. You
You
don't
know?
matter that much. Stop being
Right.
selfish. People really don't care, to be honest. I tell
Yeah.
people that and they think I'm rude. I'm like, how selfish of you to think that somebody care about you that much? Do they even know your name?
Mm,
Right.
that part.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, Jasmine said, no, that's manners. Shay said, yes, it's manners. Be a gentleman. Kenya said, it's a nice gesture. And Big Guy said, QT, baby.
I like me some QC.
Hey, man. Hey, but once you go to Bucky's, it's done. It's
Hey, I love
done.
Bucky's too. I was just there yesterday.
I love Bucky's.
Boy,
Some of
Sorry,
them
I'm
listen.
eating
nasty.
wings.
Yes. The brisket sandwich. Get
Boy,
the
that
double.
Bucky's.
The Slurpees. The
Hey, man.
Slurpees.
The
Look,
Love
The
me a
nuggets.
frozen
Slurpee.
drinks. The
look,
frozen drinks.
I'm sitting here from the A, but that Bucky's,
The
boy,
little caramel nuggets, the little Bucky nuggets. They got
yeah.
the cheese ones
The
and the caramel ones.
they're called beaver nuggets.
Beaver nuggets, yeah. Takes me about 3 weeks to eat a bag of them, but I love them. Yeah.
Boy. Let's see. Next level said, not being chivalrous isn't a sign of disrespect. Okay,
Right.
I got you. Chivalry is deadly. Kenya, she said chivalry is deadly.
How so?
How so, Kenya? Where you at, Kenya? Are you in a position? Are you in the dark? Can you come up? Because I'm curious. I'm curious on that one. Next level. What's up, bro?
Hi, everyone. Yes, I am in the dark because it's close to my bedtime.
Good.
No, I was typing too fast. I meant chivalry is dead. If you read the
Oh.
next line,
Oh.
it's not deadly. It's a nice gesture, of course. I mean, everyone likes to be thought of and have doors open for them, especially us ladies. But, I think the art of etiquettes and chivalry has changed over the years. You know, there are some things that people just either no longer follow or just don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't remember the last time somebody went on a first date and they were like, "Oh, he brought me flowers." Or
Well,
I
you
gave him a box of chocolate. Like that stuff just doesn't happen anymore.
Yes, it does. So a guy came, picked me up from my house. He had his
Mhm.
white Lexus cleaned out, smelling good on the inside. He came into my front door, asked how, was my day, if I was ready to go for the date. Yes, I was ready. We walk outside. I walk to the passenger side. He opens the door. There are 24 yellow roses with the little stem tips on the end of each stem to keep them hydrated in the passenger seat when I open the door.
Oh, he's a
Oh, that's so
romantic.
sweet.
Yellow roses at
period.
that? Oh my
Yellow,
gosh.
yes, yellow roses. And so take him in, of course. I'm dramatic queen. Take him on the date with me. We went to a little wine bar, had charcuterie board and savory bites, some, different bites, and then a wine flight with different types of wine on it. Conversation was amazing.
Let's
And
go.
came back to the house. We hang out anyways in a group of similar friends, but he just wanted to take me out. And still friends, but just not feeling him like on a relationship type. We're still really good friends. We hang out at the same friend's house like twice a month. And he was a gentleman the entire time. And wait, is he still single? Because if he is, I would love to put him on with a really nice sister. He was married to some young chick. He's retired military. He's a Zeta, I think the blue and white guys on Divine Nine. Handsome. He's a grandfather, family oriented, has daughters, loves to be with his family when he
I mean,
can.
he sounds like a dream. I mean, he sounds like a catch.
This is the only thing, ladies. So he reminds me of like a shorter version of my dad. I can't date my dad. I told him that, we laughed about it. We're friends. However, no, seriously, I was like, I can't date my, like, he looks just like my dad, but just like younger.
Yeah,
Um,
no, you
Damn,
can't do
bruh. I
yeah,
that.
was so excited for you too.
Right?
yeah, I would love to share him with somebody, but it can't be with me. And so when he saw my dad, he laughed because he was like, "Yeah, he could be my big brother." So yeah, that's how
Dad.
much they look alike. So he understood. But we're still really good friends. But yeah, horrible wife, young chick was trying to take his money and stuff because he got that VA, he got that retirement check, bread because he still work for the state now, so he get that bread. He loves to travel, dance, lively, very lively. He's in his 50s. Anywho, I'll send a pic next time. But just a great guy. And yeah, so we went out, but the chivalry was alive, respect is alive, conversation it is definitely there. And that was
Well,
just last year.
he's definitely older, so I'm glad that he brought that back. But as far as like this generation goes and like the younger guys in their 20s and stuff, it's very like rare, unfortunately.
Well, I don't know, cause like my son Cheyenne, you what, 22, boo?
Yes, ma'am.
So Jaden, he's 22. Like they grew up in that promposal, and you have to like do all this crazy stuff to ask somebody on a date type situation. So I think it's there. It just looks different.
That is true. We didn't have that back in the day.
I
Mm-hmm.
know, 'cause it's plenty of times it was like a science project at night. Ma, I gotta ask this girl out. We gotta go to Walmart to get this poster, and I need some flowers, and we gotta glue the chocolates to the board and get a marker. Like they be, and it's gotta match my outfit. Like what? So I think it like hops generations, but I honestly think it's there. And I think that if it looked cool to do it, it would still be there. Just like, you have smart kids, but the bad kids who are acting out, the good kids want to be like them, even though most of those bad kids are really smart and they're just not being challenged. So it's cool to look like you're bad and be with the bad people than to, be a cool nerd. So
Right.
like the respect thing is, if I act disrespectful, even though your values align or you were brought up with the values of respect and morals of respect, you know, because other people are not showing it, that's the atmosphere that is set. You're gonna lean towards the bad, and I really don't know why that is as a human trait. Maybe somebody could help me with that. I've always been the one to go against the grains. I don't care. I'll be by myself. But why is it that people gravitate to the lesser, the negative, or the bad more so than just doing what's right?
I don't have an answer for that one. But I can answer something else though, and we'll come right back to that one. I want to go back to that guy you was talking about.
Okay.
You know they say eventually in life, women will end up with
Say it.
somebody
Say it.
like their daddy.
Yep.
Not one that looked like him though.
Oh yeah, that's the only thing I can't. My husband reminds me so much of my father, personality wise,
Yes.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
they don't look alike at all.
That's the thing.
The look part
Marlon,
got
you can end up settling down marrying somebody that look like your mama. Okay. The characteristics,
Oh
the
god.
characteristics, yes. But you ain't gonna get down with your mama.
Similar. I think mannerisms similar because I look at my wife like her and my
She don't
mom
look like
are
mama.
so she don't look like mama, but I swear they act alike.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. Character is cool, but not looking like her.
Yeah.
Peachy, take them track shoes off, girl.
Godmother. Don't make me say it 3 times in a row.
Hey, you gotta be quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet.
And she will appear.
Oh Lord.
She will appear.
Beetlejuice.
Keita said,
And I
look like my
don't even
dad.
care
We can't
no
all
more
be looking
because
alike.
I care
Thanks,
enough about
Kenya.
you to say you need to take them daggone track shoes off.
Well, I went on a date last night. It was nice.
Oh yeah, tell me more.
Offline, bro. Offline.
Was it the same guy?
33. Offline, bro. Offline.
Oh man.
I mean,
Hey,
come
don't believe that.
on. We all love a good story time.
I know. Spill the tea. I can't have to vicariously live through you. Go.
Next level talking about do tell.
We all invested. I preach. We all invested.
Right. Jasmine said, "I'm listening."
So somebody tried to circle the block. I was nice, 33. It was their birthday. So went out. We was going out or whatever. I was like, yeah, let's go have some birthday cake and I'll buy you birthday cake. He think he slick. So we went to Bahama Breeze up in Duluth for our very first date.
Love Bahama Breeze.
Like 2 years ago when we met each other, that was our first date. After we met. And so we went back there last night and he think he slick.
Stop smiling. Stop smiling. Tell us.
Go back. So yeah, it was good. We talked today throughout work. How's work? How you feeling? Because we stayed out late and he knew I was tired. So he was just checking on me today. So it was cool. It was nice.
Bahama Breeze is always a vibe.
Always. Yeah.
Well, was he respectful?
Very. And he did open the door, Cheyenne. He opened the door on the way in and out. And I drove because it was his birthday. He opened my door. So.
Hey, Coco said, wait, why are you skipping over some parts? It was more than cool.
She gave the cliff notes. That's all.
No, it was literally cool, very respectful. So I drove back to my hotel and he stayed at his house. So he was like, "You're tired, stay here." I know what happy birthday mean, bro. No. So I went back to my hotel so I could be on time for work and was still late. But anyway, it was it was just real cool.
We're getting the
Yeah.
beginning and the end. The whole middle is
Okay.
I promise you, it was a boring date, but
So wait, is there potential for a second date?
Wait a minute. Wait. Did you just say it was a boring date?
no,
Peachy.
y'all are saying that I'm missing the middle and stuff. Like that was literally it. There was no
Oh, I follow you now.
nothing.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm
no,
trying to
no.
like talk to the comments. Yeah.
No, I was just joking. It sounds like it was a wonderful evening.
Are you gonna go out with
Yeah.
him again, Peach?
Ooh, child. I might. It's a whole situation.
Marlon.
Yes.
Go. I need you to catch a flight to Georgia and take her track shoes from her. Please. Go get them shoes, Marlon.
She's
Go
a
get them
she's a
shoes,
track
bro.
star.
Ah, yeah, nah, he was
That laugh.
he was asking about some stuff last night, like you getting close to retirement and da da da. What you gonna do? Oh, congratulations! So for the people that I haven't talked to, like Kenya and Sharon and a few other people, so like I'm 25 years into the Air Force Reserve on duty right now. Just became a Mary Kay sales director back in July is when I debuted.
Whoop, whoop.
Went to leadership and spent some time with some, Maritime Nationals and stuff, which are the multimillionaires of Mary Kay. They're retired because you can retire from Mary Kay. They give you the highest years, six highest years. They add them together and you get 15% of that. Not 15%, 60% of that for the next 15 years. And so, yeah, we were out there. So he didn't know I did all of this stuff, and we were
Wow,
talking.
that's good.
Thank you. So he was saying how, what are you doing next? And then on the civilian side, I work for Delta Airlines. I work from home, so I can have my flight benefits and go and see my brother. And so, oh yeah, I can fly now too, bro. So I'll be seeing you real soon.
I already know.
So what had happened was he was like, so once you retire, who you gonna spend all that free time with? You gonna spend it by yourself? I was like, I would love to spend it with my husband. And he was like, what if he's sitting across from you? And so I look around him like,
Oh
who back there?
Wow.
It was a joke.
Wow.
It was
God
a
damn.
joke. But yeah, he's trying, and that's why I said, bro, we gotta take it offline.
I got you. You know how we do. Hey, look,
Yeah.
I'm here for it. I get all the tea. I'm just messing with y'all. Hey, Keita
Yes,
said speaking
Keita.
it into existence. I'm trying to tell you.
When
We
the time is
manifesting
right,
around here.
it will all be revealed.
Thank you, Kenya.
But are you interested in that?
Person, he's got a lot of potential. I don't know why I keep getting drawn back to that person. So I'm yes. He's talking about just say yes or no. Yes.
Right? Because it was 2 years or 2 or 3 years ago previously, you all reconnected, went out again last night.
Yeah.
So might be
Wait a
something
minute.
to it.
Question.
Oh,
Hold up. Wait, are you answering my question?
Huh? What's your question?
What our conversation was weeks ago. Is it that person?
I forgot what we talked about. Big guy, you gotta
That's
DM
not
me.
Okay.
that's not fair.
Wait a
We
minute.
don't
Is that
know.
sidebar happening here?
No sidebar. I'm sorry. Never mind.
33 trying to get everybody in trouble because I don't know what he's talking about. But yeah.
Okay.
Yes. But it's really it's a weird time right now because like uh my son's dad has been like talking to me a lot more and stuff, and
Man,
I'm
that
like,
man
is
was more
he?
to talk. That man, he put.
That's what I'm trying to like. Is it just because of what happened or what? Like, I don't know. We'll see. So for the other people as well who don't know, the young man who just became mayor in Stockbridge, Georgia, the second youngest mayor in the United States after Jalen Smith. My son Jaden Williams became the 22-year-old mayor of Stockbridge, Georgia, and so like his dad after he won has been like coming around again. And I'm talking about to
Okay.
me. He's been in his son's life, but he's been talking to me. So I'm like, bruh, we do not have to play family.
You never know. It might spark a little something, something.
I love Angie Q. She's so optimistic.
Hey,
But that's real though. How do you feel about that though, Peachy Tay?
That would be pretty dope.
I'm definitely taking it in stride. My baby daddy is fine because I had a baby with him, but
Okay.
he does like he came on here one night. The that chocolate man that
Oh
was
yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah. I remember.
Yeah. But he's going through like his healing process because he ended up marrying some chick and it didn't work out. They got divorced. They have a daughter. And then he has another son. He just randomly at this big age when they had a darn he got a 2-year-old now. I'm like, who does that?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Move
40.
on. Move on from that.
Okay.
Move on from
Heard,
that, please. Please.
heard.
Please.
But yeah, he does very, very well in life. And so it's just weird. Keita said right.
you know,
But yeah.
it's weird because you've experienced it. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But you're talking about 22 years later. Okay, I mean, y'all can beat me up, but people grow, right? People grow after 20 over years, or they're
He
supposed to grow,
hasn't.
right?
He has it, and he got a brand new 2-year-old.
Well, I mean, but he was married, so he was married, had a
That's not
kid,
that's not
and
his
you know, huh? You say
See,
what?
that's not the wife's child.
Oh man,
That's
I digress.
Exactly.
I agree with everybody else. Run.
Well, Marlon, to your point, yes. People can change, people can learn from experiences. I would like to think that who we are today is not going to be who we are like 10 years from now. I mean, we're going to have additional experiences, we're going to learn from them, we're going to evolve, we're going to, be hopefully better people.
yes, Lord.
Mm-hmm.
But Pichate, you have options. Options are great. Just pray for discernment.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was gonna say. Just pray about it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. And 33 want me to start running because I ain't praying because I ain't really looking. But yeah, there's a lot coming.
Well, you ain't supposed to be looking. You're supposed to be found, which you are, my sister. And I'm happy for you. I say, what I
He
say
said, "With
is
your
that,
sound."
Hey, he said you
man,
have been found.
what I say is enjoy yourself. Take your time, do just like you're doing, and don't let nobody make no decision for you. You make your own.
Yes, that I know for sure, and I've seen that from experience. Because if something goes wrong or if it all goes great, I'm gonna blame myself and not listening to other people.
Well,
So
there you go. That's
Correct.
right.
All
That's
right.
right.
You got to be your choice.
Correct.
respect
Yeah.
myself first. Yeah.
And just
Absolutely.
know everybody's gonna have an opinion. Everybody's gonna have an opinion about what you should do, and
Side
it's gonna
note:
make a hill of beans.
we totally went left field on what was the topic at hand.
Right.
Don't worry. I just threw a question out there
Did you? Do you
just
respect
now.
me?
Everybody's trying to figure out my dating stuff.
I know. In tonight's novella.
Yeah.
So
All right.
I just throw that question down in the comments. Let you guys take a second, read it.
Do you respect your partner more in public than in private, and why?
Mm.
I think, when I'm looking at the question, do you respect your partner more in public? I think that part is, I think we respect the relationship more in public, meaning you don't want people to see all your ugliness, right? So for instance, if your partner did something that you didn't appreciate, usually addressing it in public is not the best place to do it, right? You're going to do it in private. So when I look at the first part of the question, it's not that I respect my partner more in public. I respect my relationship, and there are certain things that I kind of don't want everyone to see or understand in public. But as far as my partner, I would hope that how my level of respect for them, whether publicly or privately, is the same.
Okay. Okay, I thought somebody was about to say something. I get that. I think it's an equal thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you treat your partner any differently. Now, I will say now if there are things there are certain things you do need to address in private versus in public. Like if your spouse did something that was wrong, right? You don't correct your spouse in public. You correct your spouse in private. You don't put them out on Front Street. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying correct as if they're a child. I'm saying you just address that particular situation, not in front of a bunch of people, right? Does that make sense? Okay, got it. Um, so thinking about respect, whether respect is earned or given. Anybody that's just joining us, welcome into the 100 podcast. Make sure you guys are liking and sharing with your friends and grabbing that daily heart me up at the top. I need the daily heart me grab, like right up there by my name. I know we kind of we tiptoed around it a little bit when we was talking about your tone when you communicating with people, right? In your spouse. Um, is tone more important than the words when it comes to respect?
Oh my gosh, I think that's one of the biggest. I think that's one of the biggest complaints my husband makes is because usually my tone is. He'd be like, Angie, I understood what you were saying, but your tone, the way you said it, it's always my tone. So yeah, your tone definitely carries a lot of weight.
That's the Dominican in you.
I hate it.
That's that.
Yeah. It's
I
not
got
always
it.
a great thing though.
Mm-hmm.
L. Oh. L.
Where's L? That just kept damn repeating.
It kept repeating
What we
over
got
and
going on
over
here?
again. That was so weird.
That was weird. What we got going on? L.
But to the question, I think it goes back to the saying, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. So tone is very important. It matters.
Okay.
Mhm.
So, and thank you, Kenya. So, do we excuse disrespect when we're emotional?
Mm. I mean, emotions do kind of blur the lines a little bit sometimes. So, I mean, it's possible that we, it's possible.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Um,
it depends on which emotion, right, is the strongest, right? Because if it's hurt, pain, sadness, I think you might be more um receptive to disrespect, or receiving it, or you know letting it slide by. But if you're angry, I'm speaking for myself. I know if I'm angry, like, I'm gonna catch it, and I'll probably either walk away, or because sometimes I don't I don't want to necessarily see red and act in red, so I'll probably walk away, but I will address it. I will be aware of the disrespect. I will make a note, a mental note, so that tomorrow when I come back, once I've calmed down, I will say, like, this was very disrespectful, and give you exactly what it is. But I think it depends on the emotion. I think there are certain emotions that will make you hyper aware of disrespectful situations.
Okay. So let's run with that one, right? I just posed another question. Is being real sometimes just an excuse to be rude?
I think your delivery is everything when it comes to being real, right? And then behind being real, what's your intention more than anything? If your intention isn't authentically pure or in goodwill, then shit. But, you know.
Man, rest in peace to that brother. Y'all know he passed away, man. That
Oh.
dude, the one that always talking about she.
I don't even know who that was.
Did he really?
Yeah, man.
When?
Yeah, probably like 3 weeks ago, man.
Oh wow!
Wow,
Holy
Yeah.
sorry. I didn't mean to.
no,
Oh
no,
no,
I didn't
holy
even know who
smokes! I
that
didn't
was.
take it that way. I was just like,
Mm-mm.
man, people leaving away from here, you don't even know.
You're leaving away, man. Yeah, yeah. One of the
Ain't
twins.
they
Yeah.
cute? I want to. I learned something from this chief. She said, you know how you were talking about the intention behind it. She said, I don't even fool with intentions. I deal with the impact. So you
Oh,
can be like, I didn't intend to do this, that, and the other, but the impact of what you did that cannot be taken back is what matters.
That's good.
Ooh, say that again.
Right.
well, the impact
So
is the beginning and the end.
the impact
It's
is the
about how
result
you
that you can't change. So the intent of, so just like if you murder somebody, right, with intent, or it was premeditated or something like that,
Hmm.
until you carry out the action, the intent don't even matter. The impact is after you pull the trigger or whatever comes out of your mouth. Think about an air freshener spray bottle, like some Febreze or something. So the intent is for what's inside to make the room smell good, or to cover something, or to disrupt the funk in the air. That's the intent. The impact is the result of what comes out of that Febreze bottle. Whatever comes out, you cannot pick up every particle of liquid and put it back in that bottle. No kind of way, shape, form, or fashion. So the impact is actually the most important part of what you're doing. So she said she don't deal with intention. Yeah, I got good intentions. Everybody should have good intentions. You're a human with a soul that pulls towards good and not bad. But sometimes bad things come out of this human body and you can't put it back in. That's the impact. The
right. It's the
result,
same. It goes the same as it's how you made someone feel. It's how you
right?
make someone feel is how they what they're going to remember.
Exactly. People don't
Mm-hmm.
remember what you say. They remember how you treated them, how you made them feel. And so that's pretty much, what it is. So
But to
don't,
answer that question, whether or not, being real is an excuse to be rude, no, it's not. But some people hide behind that.
some people
You
use it.
know,
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah. That's
that's
just
their
like I
that's their
don't like.
superpower.
I don't. Yeah, I don't like when, people get real strong, real happy, real rude when they're on answering an email or answering, or they're typing on the lives or something like that. Or I don't really like it when when someone's on a live and they don't show their picture. There's no picture.
Little
It's
sunset.
just a little sunset. I don't like that.
I
I don't
got
even
you.
know who I'm talking to.
I agree. It takes me back to one of those.
Yeah, but
I
not.
seen somebody on Facebook and they said, "Man, I'm not accepting your friend request," and you got a car up there. What are you, a transformer?
Yeah.
I'm stupid. Y'all don't pay me no attention.
Mhm.
Coco Chanel said they be too rich. Catfish. You little
Sharon, I have a question. Did I hear you right earlier when you said that you worked the war room?
Yeah.
33 years, retired.
Man.
33. Woo woo.
Wait,
Congratulations.
what's the war room?
I was a war planner.
Oh,
Yeah.
so that's exactly what it is.
Flat out.
Yes, war plans. Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow,
Yes, war plans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Contingency war plans. Yeah.
that's so fire.
You know what I'm saying?
I wish I was in the military, man. I tried. My dad didn't let me, man.
Yeah.
I wanted to be in
Mhm.
the military so bad.
Yeah. It's that 7 to 8%
Yeah.
of us that's military. That's how many people in
I
the military
enjoyed it.
throughout the world. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
All right. Well, I got one more for y'all. Then we're gonna chop it up. Talk about everything and nothing after this one. Here we go.
Everything and nothing, boy. That's the best
Everything and
part.
nothing. So, if respect disappears during conflict,
Mm.
was it ever really there, or was it conditional all
Ooh.
along?
Ooh.
I know I don't make these questions easy.
That was that bag that the representative brought.
I think it was there. I think that when you get disrespectful in a relationship, I just don't think the person knows how to deal with conflict.
Mm,
They just don't know how to communicate well. There's no excuse. Disrespect is disrespect.
yeah,
I didn't mean it. Well, you said, and let's talk about it.
right.
But no, I think that there was respect there in the beginning. I think that sometimes people get in over their heads and they just don't know how to they don't know how to communicate effectively.
True that. I agree with that. I can definitely agree with that.
And
I think
that's why I think
sometimes,
that when people do ask, "Can I have a minute? Can you give me a
yeah.
minute?" "Oh, I need a minute." "Okay, I'll give you a minute,
Mm.
but we're gonna
Oh,
talk about it."
I thought she was literally asking me to give her a minute. I was like, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, no. No. When someone does ask you for a minute, you should probably give them a minute.
My man,
Ooh, that needs to be trained.
boy,
Mm.
you, you, I think a lot of your upbringing and how you look at respect is how you was brought up. And then at the end of the day, even if you wasn't taught certain things, it's still ultimately your choice on how you decide to treat someone. You know,
I'm cracking up over here because I told you guys a lot of people that don't know my husband is currently incarcerated. Anywho, he did a lot of time back in the day when he was younger, and I remember when we first started dating. One of the ways that his disrespectful? You know, you got to tap your table before you get up.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. And I'm just over here cracking up thinking about that because I'm like, but then on a serious note, you know, like to answer your question, when it comes to arguments, like emphasizing on how somebody grew up, you know, obviously my husband unfortunately had to do a lot of time throughout his life in the system, right? So respect for him is on a whole nother level because that's how it is in there, right? Survival is all based off respect in the system. And so he came home with a lot of strong feelings on that area. So we had to come on an equal playing field and understand, like, you know, what his expectations were and or what he finds, you know, disrespectful and all this stuff. And this was all when we were getting to know each other, but it's definitely on how you grew up.
Absolutely. It plays a part, you know. Um, yeah, it definitely plays a part on your upbringing. Let's see. Next
Is
up.
disrespect a love language?
No.
Hmm. I'm gonna say yes and no, right? And the only reason I say yes and no because if someone was taught that, then that's all they know. You know what I'm saying? Like if you grew up in an environment where um you seen people do nothing but disrespect and that's how you know how to communicate, then that's what you're gonna do. And it's not that you're doing it out of being disrespectful, but you're doing it out of what you've been taught. And if
Music is a
nobody else
child.
showed you anything else, that's all you know. In my opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's a very, very good question. Um, yeah.
You know, Music Soul
So
Child that teach me
therefore,
something.
You say what now?
The Music Soul Child teach me.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
uh-huh.
And that's a desire that somebody going to want to be taught something different than what they were taught because when you begin to, you know, especially getting at a big age, you're going to start seeing certain things and you're going, wait a second, that's not what I was shown. So now, you know, it goes along with, are you going to be able, will someone take the opportunity to teach you something? And are you willing to learn something from somebody else that's going to show you something? You feel what I'm saying? Like, there has to be it has to be both sides, both parties have to be willing to do that. You know, because you may get a person that's a very good person. They know how to be a gentleman, but they also can be very disrespectful, or vice versa. A woman can be very, you know, woman like, but still be have a slick ass tongue. You know what I'm saying? So
That part.
it you know what I'm saying?
For the
Like
first part, he said too. 33.
Ain't nobody ask you nothing. Go put your shoes back on.
but you know, it's you know, I think everything really boils down to somebody having a willingness. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you have a willingness to want to be shown something different? In my opinion.
But you know what? Some people have potential. And is it your job to pick up a project or is it the individual's job to get themselves right? Like if you experience somebody and you say, I really like them, I like how it feels to be with them, and they're sharing and communicating that these are some things that you know that may lose us. So there won't be a relationship. Yeah, it'll still be you. We might be able to be friends. Isn't it your job as the individual to go and do that work? Because if not, you'll end up with a project for a relationship, a project instead of a relationship.
Mm.
But a project shouldn't take 3 or 4 years, 5 years. A project should only take. I'm not gonna work on a project for 3 or 4 years. I'm gonna work on a project for about 6 months, 3 months, 6 months, and that's it. It's gonna be finished.
Mm.
That
Okay.
part.
I like that
Right.
though. Yeah. Like I'm willing if I get
Yeah.
a project, but I'm not gonna spend the rest of forever. Yeah, I feel
No.
you. Okay.
I guess that's
So
just it sounds so harsh, especially coming from two ladies to say a project. I'm like, I guess I'll look at it like, well, what if it's just a season? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'll get a fixer upper house and fix it up and it'll be the best house on the block, but I ain't gonna go house broke trying to fix it up. I'm not gonna lose myself in trying to
That
you
yeah,
that's
exactly.
what I'm
Right,
saying.
right.
That's what I'm
Yeah, yeah,
asking. And I
yeah,
like how Sharon was like, no,
yeah,
I'm gonna put a time stamp on it. I'm gonna
hmm
put
Right.
boundaries around it. These are what I'm willing to do for this project. And if not, then yeah, it's not for me.
yeah, yeah.
So I
Right.
like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because you could buy a fixer up a house and it requires, I don't know, it requires, the whole inside to be gutted out and all that stuff to be put back, and that's a lot. And you may not
Well,
have time for that.
if it depends on who it comes from because I have learned from a very wise woman that they can take some old raggedy store bought flowers and make them suckers look like they done came from the floor. You
But
know
you
what I'm
In
but
a
talking
you
about?
matter
but you but you not a
Right, but
flower,
And
in a
make the
sir.
matter
whole
You're
in a
not a
matter of
situation.
flower. You a
hours,
Make
in a
whole
matter of
human being.
hours,
No,
make
in a matter
you
of
a whole
hours.
human being. You're not a flower.
make
DMF,
Right.
welcome in.
well
Welcome
that
Oh,
in.
how you doing? I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean to. I love what Miss Sharon said, and she right. It only takes so long. Because I would tell you about the men folk. The men folk, I get it. You're beautiful. I would do anything for you, but it get old. And to be honest, I don't even respect men that you remember what you know what they say, I'll take a beautiful woman that works at McDonald's versus a corporate person, right? You know that whole narrative, right? Yeah. And we heard that, we saw that, right? As long as
Right.
she do this and that, but she a gosh darn dummy. She got I ain't let me ain't to me, I don't want to drop down on anybody because that's not fair. But I'm talking through their lenses, ladies. Through their lenses. So with their lenses are
When you
saying,
say there, who's there? Guys, men,
yes,
or
ma'am.
who's there? Oh, okay.
Yes, ma'am. I'm talking about through their lenses, men. Yes, Miss Sharon. So through their eyes, if she look good, she's cooperative, but she could be a gosh darn dummy. That's what I'm saying. I'm not throwing no shade at anybody. But she could look the part, and but at the end of the day, they're not looking at you as a human being. They're looking at you as a commodity. And so we can very well say the things about them, right? But women don't look at men like that. I get it. I do because I'm shy. I could be shallow. I remember my mom was like, Tanya, oh, I said my government name. But girl, you you always want the pretty boys. You always want that. But where is that getting you? It's getting to me where I want to be in that point in my life, right? But that's shameful for a woman to say, right? I said, I
Not
got it.
really.
I know. I'm being facetious. I'm being facetious, right? But at the same time, I think it's really outside of the box. And I feel like when we look through their lenses, they don't look at us the same. So you could say, well, he like he just said, the big guy, her mouth vicious. Her
Oh,
mouth
Mm.
vicious. Right, right. And yes, I've been accused of that too. I get it.
Wait,
but
wait,
y'all
wait,
fish
hold up.
it.
I didn't say that, love. I
No,
don't
you
know.
said you was agreeing when the young lady said, "Well, or our words are vicious towards you," right? You said that
I'm
you
so
agreed
sorry.
upon it.
I'm way lost. Left.
You
I,
You
I
said if
think
she
I think
has
they're
like a
referring
slick
to like the slick mouth comment
slick
that you
mouth,
said,
yeah.
big
right,
guy.
right. Thank you, Kenya.
oh,
Right.
oh, okay. I see what you're saying now.
No,
Yeah, yeah,
no,
yeah.
no. He ain't confused. He know exactly what it
Okay,
was.
well, what we're not gonna do, you can't speak for me and say what I meant. I
Well,
missed the conversation
well,
part
you was
and what
talking.
you
We
were
okay.
talking
My
about, but I
bad,
got that
sir.
now.
You
You
say
okay? You okay? Go ahead. Go
you
ahead. You all
said
right?
when you say we talk crazies, we doing it right now. So something what I said triggered you, right? And I was agreeing
No.
with
So
you.
what it
No.
is? No. Hold tight. What it
I
is
just said that.
some words. Some people hear certain things, and let's be in all fairness, come in on part in of the conversation, not knowing where that was going. You know what I'm saying? So
No, I didn't. I knew where it was going. Only thing I was saying is that we all agreed that women can have slick mouths. Can we
No,
agree
I
on that?
can't say no, I can't agree with that.
Miss Sharon, that's go ahead.
My ADHD is like
But
on.
I don't think big guy was saying all women have
No,
slick
I didn't
mouths.
say all women, but we agree that sometimes women words can be vicious. Can we agree on that?
And so
Absolutely.
yeah, and men too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, anyone's
No,
words.
no, 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 no. We ain't talking about them.
Oh,
We
okay.
talking about what he said.
He did not say that, ma'am. What he said was a slick mouth, and you're using a different term that he did not say vicious, nor did he say the other words. Now, if you say slick, that's what
I said that
33
first.
said.
I said that first.
No, you
Well,
didn't.
well, no,
Yes, I did.
it's fine. I definitely want you to go ahead and elaborate because
No, no.
I
Okay, okay.
understand
I'm sorry. This
100%
was
of
an
what you're
attack.
saying.
That wasn't an attack on you, sir. I was just trying to make a point. I'm sorry. I wasn't making it. What I was saying is that women can say, we can say stuff that maybe hurt you, right?
Hmm.
Right. So let me make sure I'm saying the right thing. And I get that. But like the young lady on top, men can do the same. So
Hmm.
Angie, I agree. But I wasn't even on the men. I'm just talking about us. So at the
Well,
same time,
what I'll say is that, for example, when you came in, it brought my attention to a stance of saying, okay, well, what's about to happen next? When I hear you make a statement of, I really don't even like men,
did I say
or
that?
yeah,
That's not what I said. See.
yes, love, you
Yes,
did.
you
Okay,
did
Miss
what
say
TMF
that.
I
said
said,
that.
what did I say? What did
So
I
tonight,
say?
Miss TMF, thank you so much for joining the
Yes,
podcast
ma'am.
100 100. The topic is tonight talking about respect. So, do you
Yeah.
respect people first, or do they have to earn your respect? That's the topic tonight. Do you have something about that?
Yeah.
Would you
I
like to
think I
comment on
think
that?
I think I think respect is earned and not given.
Okay.
okay,
Thank you
okay,
for your
Re-
comment.
respect
Um,
is earned and not given. Okay.
oh, thank you so much
okay.
for that comment. So we
No.
have one more question from the host, Mr. Marlon. Back to you.
All right. So we're gonna do one more question. Um, this is a two-part question, and I'm gonna leave it alone. Are women expected to tolerate disrespect in the name of peace? And are men taught to equate respect with obedience?
Hell no.
To which one?
The first part, I'm not gonna just tolerate
Tolerate disrespect.
disrespect for it to be peaceful. I'm about to raise hell. What you mean?
I got you.
There's no way.
Yes. I love my moderators. I love my moderators. I'm gonna put the questions out here so y'all can look at it and see what it is. But yes, here we go.
And I get it, right? Everybody's like, oh, she's in her feminine energy. She's peace. And don't get it twisted. I could definitely be like that. And for the majority part, I am like that. But when it comes to kind of how like Peach be saying, you got to respect yourself more than anything. You know what I mean? And if you're going to tolerate disrespect in order for things to be peaceful, I mean, unless you're in a situation that you're trying to survive, and you're trying to get out of, if you catch my drift, like if there's like
Mhm.
disrespect happening and you're like, hey, I got to play my part in order to get the f out of here, then I understand. But as far as like with anybody, nah.
Well, not necessarily always, on an exit plan, and because I will say I have tolerated a level of disrespect to keep peace with knowing who I am in order to, try to fix things in a relationship. So I see both perspectives.
You know what? He's right. You know, Angie is. Oh God, I want to play. Angie is right, and he's right too, because I get it. Men do that to a default. They do it for comfort. Women do it for survival. Angie is right. Men do it for comfort. When women do it for survival. And I'm gonna
To
land my
answer the
plane.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with Angie that I'm not gonna do it for peace. The only time that I have um um I guess tolerated disrespect is with a coworker, but in my house, I'm not going to tolerate it. That's certainly a boundary that has been crossed. I mean, I'm not going to allow a boundary to be crossed at work either. But a boundary and disrespect, they're closely related, I do believe, I feel. But at work, disrespect, um, just because of me or wanting to pay my bills, um, I have tolerated disrespect because I can get away from that at work,
Okay.
but not at home in my house. No.
True. True.
So it
That's
just
true.
depends on
It,
it. So in other words, you kind of balance out what the environment is.
right. Now, the last part of that, yes, I do believe that men look at disrespect as disobedience. I really do. Honestly, I do.
I agree with Sharon M on that one, especially in certain cultures where there is, I wouldn't say like it's a caste system, but men are considered superior, and
Yep.
there is like this, you do as I tell you, or when they take the whole leading thing to the umpteenth degree. But I do feel like in certain cultures, you know, obedience and disrespect are equal. Yeah.
Okay.
And for
Yeah.
for the first question, are women expected to tolerate disrespect? I mean, I don't think, I think there are certain situations where women are in where they do tolerate disrespect, and me speaking from personal experience where, you know, when I was married and, this individual was a little loose with it, I did tolerate that disrespect. But I tolerate it because at the time, being young and somewhat naive, thinking that things would get better. It's not that I was trying to keep the peace, but I definitely
You had hope.
took my vows very seriously, and I wanted to really, like Angie said, like I hoped that it would work. So in that particular situation, I will say yes, I tolerated disrespect. Yeah. There are certain situations where we do tolerate it, but I wouldn't say that it's for keeping the peace per se. It's tied to something else.
I got you. I dig that. Let me shoot to the comments right quick. West Indian Sherry is dropping some stuff here, right? I don't know if everybody had a chance to read it. It says she agrees, yes, but this expectation is not upheld. She said, I heard tolerating disrespect is an encroachment of a person's boundaries. And man's reference to his wife's behavior or expectation of obedience persevere. So, what do you guys think about that? Keita, welcome up. Kia, welcome up.
Yeah, she said that obedience is perverse. Expectation of obedience is perverse.
Good
Yeah.
evening, everyone.
Hey,
I was
Kia.
the point that I was gonna make. She kind of closed with it. I can't remember who was actually the last young lady that was talking when she said that we do to a certain degree tolerate certain disrespect, and it's and just in my experience and looking into other people's experiences, I think it's always usually in the name of peace, because you don't want to either cause a scene at that moment or address it in that moment, and that's always in the name of peace, subconsciously or consciously. So she kind of mentioned that on her close, so that's the point that I was going to make. And good evening, everybody.
Good evening. Thank you.
Hey, Kia.
Keita, what's up?
I just got back. I'm sorry. What's going on?
I thought Keita, when Keita come up, I'm like, okay, Keita about to bring something. Come on.
What up, Cheetah? Hey, boo.
Y'all work. What's up, girl?
Hi.
Keita,
Huh?
I need $2.
All right, I'm
And
gonna send
50
you back
cents.
what you sent me for the kids. Okay?
Hey, leave them buddies alone. I need them to have their chips. Okay.
They're killing me.
I mean, so I think this can go a whole different directions, right? I think at the end of the day, it still ultimately goes back to how we were raised. I think everything that has been said tonight goes back to our upbringing. So it's one of those things we have to kind of revisit back in ourselves and recap and say, hey, is this something that I need to change? Is this something I need to view a different way? What do I do now? Because we obviously, all of us have been raised completely different, right? Similarities, but still different, different cultures, different, backgrounds with things. So it's one of those things we have to kind of sit in our little box and say, let me see if my thinking of how I address certain things and how I view respect, am I viewing it the correct way? Should it be given? Should it be earned? Is it a case by case basis? That's not for me to decide. Like my shirt says, I'm not a therapist. I'm just a man who's been through some things. So it's that's the question I think we all walk away with tonight. Is asking ourselves, if we're trying to, those of us that are in relationships or marriage, or those of us that are seeking and hoping and wanting to have that, do we need to really look at things from a different viewpoint? What do you guys think? Is that a safe thing to say?
I can agree with that. I can agree with that. We need to look at things from different perspective. Um, by being guided by your moral compass, in making those said decisions. Again, it goes back to the individual. Even the second part of that question: do men find it disrespectful, or I don't know what the actual word was used, when a woman is non-compliant? It just depends on the individual, you know. And again, it goes back to what you said as well, is how a person has been raised and what they've seen and what they have actually bought into, um, as to how they function in relationships. So it is solely really based on that individual person and what they carry with them. And so you just have to be very mindful and vetful of who you allow in your space and who you allow to share space with.
For sure. For sure. Anybody else?
Yeah, I agree. I agree that it is something that's ingrained, well, not necessarily ingrained, but something you do learn from childhood, from your family. And I do believe that once you grow, you may learn differently and do differently.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's all about the maturity. It's the desire. I mean, I think people have to desire to want to do certain things differently. It's a growth. I think someone said that in the very beginning. It's growth. It's growth and maturity.
And just like I am Kia P said, it's what you buy into. I mean, be you could be well, high on the corporate ladder. As a woman, you could be high on the corporate ladder and manage hundreds of people and things like that. But if you're married and you buy into, my husband is the head of the household and what he says and does and things like that, those folks that you are under you at work, they may be totally surprised with your relationship with your spouse.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah. Yeah.
They come to a Christmas party and she's not saying anything, so on and so forth, or they're like,
Being
well, dang,
standoffish.
yeah, her husband, her partner got her, right, but that's what he or she is bought into.
Yeah.
But at work,
Absolutely.
they are held to be handled.
And even when you haven't had, those role models, even navigating something that hasn't even been shown, for the generational curse breakers, doing things that hasn't even been done in their family before, it's difficult to navigate as well, because you're actually taking risk in the things that you're doing. It hasn't been shown to you, and so even that becomes, a playing factor as well.
Absolutely. So I'm dropping my last two thoughts before we get out of here. I'm gonna drop this in the comment section. Let you guys just marinate on that for a second, and then kind of just look back at everything. Right. Um, I think we unpacked a whole lot in this particular session. I appreciate so much everybody's input. I don't think anything anyone said was wrong or anything. I never look at wrong. I look at everybody has an opinion, but everyone brought value. You know, I think everyone brought value to there. I think a lot of things that we spoke on is a part of us, right? And I think we have to remember to always take ourselves and hold ourselves to the big A accountable for a lot of our own actions. Um, I think we also, have to really put things in to the scope of what we see, right? Um, that's it. I ain't got nothing else.
Can I ask you a question,
Go for it.
Marlon?
Yeah.
Why do you think that disrespect is proven in disagreements and not when it's easy?
Well, I think it's in the moments of disagreement, because when people are not, it's like if we sit here on this panel, we disagree with something. Sometimes people can't handle that, and then they tend to get disrespectful, right? Because someone is not automatically agreeing with your viewpoint, so you automatically think that they're wrong. But it will come out on that particular part, because everybody wants their point to come across. Everybody wants everyone to agree with what they're saying. And that's not going to be the case every single time in aspect of life. You got to understand that your viewpoint is yours. That's something that's authentic to you, and someone else does not have to go along with it. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I think, in my opinion, I think, when you have those moments of disagreement, you begin to understand how a person views you and how they're going to respect you.
Thank you for your answer.
Absolutely. Like PGT says, stand on your point of view. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you don't stand for something, don't you fall for anything. Nobody's here to sit here and telling someone's right or wrong, but this is what it is.
Peachy Tay, I was trying to do that, but you shut me off and cut the live off, and I was trying to get old girl to express her thoughts, get everything going, and you gonna come on here moderating all the moderation.
Listen, sometimes your discernment gotta pop off and be like, shut that down. She was trying to bring confusion.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't even know what she was talking about.
My ADHD was like so bad.
I was like,
Dang, what happened? What did I
I got
miss?
so
I missed
lost.
it.
Hey,
I was like, if you don't take your blind, confused self off of here, get off. Bye.
Oh, damn.
And I appreciate all
I
y'all.
1000% welcome PGT doing what she had to do, because I said sometimes, and I sent her a text, and I said, sometimes coming from a woman, saying what you said will come off better than me saying it.
And it did.
Well,
it did.
It did.
What I
It was
wanted to say
received
was,
completely different.
shut up.
That's
and
called
get off.
strategy.
Look,
That's what I wanted to say.
Samantha,
Shut up.
what's up?
Get off.
Dang,
look,
I
I
did
missed a
not.
lot.
And this is why I have a
Peter,
male
you missed it.
moderator
I
and a
did.
female moderator. So,
Dang, I'm mad I missed it.
Yeah, you missed that, Peter.
Kita, you weren't here?
No.
Oh my gosh, I thought you were in the chat the whole time.
And
No.
There was
poor
a
big guy.
repeat of yesterday towards Big Guy though.
Big guy always getting attacked, dog.
and
It's the
I had
orbit
to stand up
smile.
for my
That's what be
dog,
happening.
man.
But he handled it very well.
I'm
He
sure.
did.
did.
He did.
He
He
did.
did.
Damn.
I kind of sat back like,
I appreciate it. I appreciate all y'all ladies having my back. That's
For
what
sure.
hey, because Godmother come up with you. Godmother was creating some stuff out too.
That's
Who was it with?
That's 2
Who was
times.
it with?
That's 2 times. Y'all say her name one more time. She coming
One more
up.
time, she gonna pop up.
Wait.
It was
was
it
it
was
with?
with
Who was it with?
33.
It was with
33.
me. It was with me.
You and who?
Man, I don't even know.
Empty up.
Tanya. That's a
Random.
name. That's a legal name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
TMJ.
Government name.
Tanya.
Dang.
That's right,
We
Samantha.
gotta
We
be
gonna play about
careful.
big
I
guy
don't
up in
know.
here.
But we're not gonna do this.
Hey, look.
Yeah, she
Y'all
got
know
me.
I try to keep a very respectful platform here. You know what I'm saying? Like, have your opinion, have your differences, but be respectful. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We grown in here, all right? Like, we ain't got to go through all this nonsense, man. At the end of the day, because
So
It is Thirsty
I don't need
Thursday after
Angie's
all.
ADHD.
It is
To,
Thirsty Thursday.
It's
Wow, I
Thirsty
haven't heard that
Thursday,
since
and I thought
college,
there was somebody
Kenya.
was, but that's no judgment. I mean,
so
I probably need a few myself. So
I ain't saying a word. She might be listening and pop back up on here.
Para
so
bing bam
real quick,
boom.
And that's
Marlon.
okay. That's
In
all
regards
right.
to like yesterday, if you will, with the like I said, you wanted to make sure everybody is consistent and comfortable or what have you, or on a main, what I'm
yeah.
saying, an open environment, if you will. So one thing for me personally, again, y'all know because I've mentioned it before, but I'm more spiritual than religious. Like the whole thing with yesterday and ending with a prayer, that
Yeah.
didn't
That
sit
didn't
well with
sit
me.
with you. That wasn't for you.
It
You know what I'm
wasn't
saying?
in
That
a
wasn't for
couple of
you. And
different
I
ways.
seen when you left, and I said, I even told, even my wife said, she said, yeah, that's not for Keita. I said, no,
But
it's
it's
not.
like
And that's perfectly
But it's
fine.
like for a couple different reasons though too, because I was listening and I was there and I'm listening to her prayer and I'm like, she's also throwing shots within her prayer because she was like, but those who don't understand me and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, all right, I feel like you taking shots at me. So I'm gonna go ahead and, you know what I'm saying? Leave, if you will. So I just
Mm-hmm.
Because
personally,
she wasn't
well, I'm
praying.
sorry,
She was
friend. I
practicing.
totally missed that.
you
Yeah, she
did.
wasn't praying, Keita. She was practicing religion in the name of God, and
Come
that's
on.
Ooh,
Yes.
so.
yes, yes.
I
Yes.
definitely would have had fun with her yesterday
She
too. I would
reminded
have
me
been
so
like,
much
And
of my
"Stop
my
praying."
narcissistic mom. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like,
Yeah.
you know what? I'm just gonna dismiss that energy, if you will, and I'm just gonna, bounce. But yeah,
Why did you say so? I would have been like, "Excuse me, man. Would you please stop preying on people because you ain't praying." Got it.
because
Ooh.
I
oh
feel like I'm
no.
outnumbered. So
Oh,
I'm
you
just
gonna
like, you
make me
know
wake
what?
up my kid.
Marlon agreed to this. This is his platform. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna bow out. You know what I'm saying? It ain't.
Well,
I'm gonna
yeah,
let it
that's nice
go.
of you. That's
Oh,
so
that
nice
was
of
good.
you.
Okay, so I guess we're on Marlon. I guess we're on anything and everything right now, right?
Yeah. Oh, we're on everything and nothing right now.
Ooh,
Oh,
say
everything.
that, Samantha. Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
This is everything and
Praying.
nothing. Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
Miss
This
Brenda,
is everything
you
and
off
nothing.
like that?
Yeah, so I had to bounce. I'm sorry. I didn't mean no disrespect.
It
Dang, you
wasn't.
had
I wasn't
It's
so
disrespecting.
diabolical. Lord
Because
have
I
mercy.
know you. I knew you wasn't gonna hang there.
Yeah.
I knew that. So I
You
didn't feel no disrespect. I know
disrespectful
there
Like I
wasn't no
anyway.
said,
lose no love
But
between
Keita,
you
I
and
don't
I.
think that was disrespectful of you. I mean, it just
Mm-mm.
you felt that it wasn't for you, and you bowed
boundary.
out
Yeah,
gracefully. I if anything, we should applaud you
absolutely.
for that. You didn't make a scene. You didn't say anything. You just
Oh,
yeah. So
and Paige left.
yeah.
it wasn't
I appreciate
disrespectful
that.
at all.
I appreciate it. Like I
Hey,
said,
she left
I was here
Hey,
for it, but I felt like the words in the prayer was like coming at me, and I'm just like, you know what? You got it.
hey, she left so fast. I seen the smoke behind her.
You're so
I said, "Damn, that's a
Marlon, you ought to be
blast."
ashamed for that. You ought to be ashamed of
What?
yourself for that statement, boy.
What?
That's right,
Hey, look, I'm
Samantha.
the one looking at the screen, going, "Damn, she gone."
I, I gave it a
Fast like the
chance.
flash.
I gave it a chance. Okay.
Oh Lord.
She gave it 2.2
Look,
seconds, and she was
look what
jumped.
hey, look what Samantha put in the chat.
It was like a home run. That thing there is out of
Oh,
there.
shoot.
But I definitely wanted to make sure I came back and I apologize. You know what I mean? Just to let y'all know, I
You
didn't
didn't need
mean
to
any disrespect.
apologize.
Right.
There was no apology even needed. That wasn't in alignment with you, and that's what it was. That wasn't it for you.
Like
You
I
know what
said,
I'm
like,
saying?
look, again, me being spiritual, others being religious, like, I got no problem with that. But it's like, if I'm already on a bad, if I feel bad energy with somebody, like I don't feel comfortable with them praying over my life. If you will, if
Oh,
there's already
listen.
bad blood and bad energy, like that don't
You
that
don't
don't
Yeah,
sit
want
well
that
with me.
bad juju. I
that's
get it. I get that.
you got to be
You feel me?
specific with who you
Good
allow
night,
praying over
daughter.
your life.
Sleep
That's
well.
right. Absolutely. Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no
Night
doubt.
Shay.
Shay going to bed.
Shay is going to bed.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm like shutting down too, low key.
Y'all had me up past my bedtime
For
2 nights
real.
in a
I
row.
couldn't do. I'm
Always,
Look,
like, oh,
always with that one. Always.
This is everything and nothing here.
hey,
You subject to get everything.
what I was gonna say? I
See
was gonna say
that
something
part.
to Kenya. Sock cat fep.
I have a
I heard my name.
question.
Sock
I
cat
got a
fep.
question for the panel.
Oh, Sakat
And this,
Fet. I'm
Sock cat
Haitian.
fep.
My parents are Haitian. Yes.
stop, I
Yeah.
So
said.
Angie, we share the same island.
Yes, Hispaniola.
Española.
I love it.
I got a question, y'all.
What's going on, Sharon?
About and this is about chivalry. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So you go out on a date. Okay. We're walking to the car. Okay. He walks around there to open up the door. Am I supposed to match his walk, his gait, and slow down and wait for him? Because this dude walked really slow and I have a really fast walk, and I try to slow down. And so he gets to the door. I'm waiting. Okay. Because I see him coming around. Okay. Puts me in the car and everything like that. Then we get to the restaurant. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, I got to walk slow like this guy, because he walked real slow.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just really racking my nerve to be like, look, you really don't have to open up the door, but I don't want to seem like, not grateful. Not say I'm grateful he opened up my door, but I like, I'm old school. So he said, well, you shouldn't be walking so fast. He said, well, maybe you should slow down. I was like, well, I'm good. We had good. And so he's like, well, I just won't open up the door. I said, well, you can do whatever you want to do.
Oh,
So should I have not said anything or the conversation or what?
ah,
I don't think no one is in a position to really say what you should or shouldn't
correct.
do.
Yeah.
Because
You know what I'm
I'm like a
saying?
young buck, so I'm like, I'd be
You know what
submissive.
I'm saying?
Like, okay, boo.
The other side of me is like, I will look, me personally, if I'm on the outside looking in, I will say, okay, the gesture, something that if that's something that you appreciate, it wouldn't really make a difference on how long it took. It's something that you look for, in my opinion, right? And I think a lot of our military backgrounds, we're used to this.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But now in civilian life, you gotta
Yes.
you gotta
Savor the
slow it down,
moment.
and that's a challenge.
I got to lean back. I got to
Yeah,
lean
you
back.
gotta lean back. It's a challenge. It's in other words, you're in an adjustment period now. So it's not that he wasn't giving you something that you would appreciate. It's this that right now you got to ask yourself, am I willing to adjust to this?
That part.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't like he was being disrespectful and not trying to do
No.
those things. It just wasn't on
No.
your time frame. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sharon,
Got it.
I would definitely I agree with Marilyn, but also sis, slow down, baby.
Yeah.
We get so caught up in just being a woman and the things that we do, and we be in like go mode, and then
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
She must have got
A call must have came through.
Yeah, the call
Okay.
came.
I mean, did
it drop me? Can y'all hear me?
Oh, you're back.
No,
You're
we can
back.
hear you now.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, it was TikTok trying to take me off. I had to put in a code. I had been on, I guess, been on too long, but nevertheless, yeah, just babe, take it slow. Enjoy
Yeah.
every moment. Take a
Savor
breath
it.
and just take it all in. When you out on them dates, slow down, look at the trees, enjoy. I mean, take it all in, not just him, but I mean the
Yeah.
whole moment. Whether you be with this guy or not, let me to just take in this moment and live in this moment
Yeah.
right now. Slow it down and just breathe. That's my
Yeah.
advice. And I
Okay.
promise you start doing that, you're gonna be loving on yourself a little bit more and be like, God darn it,
Mm,
I've been pushing it too
Yeah.
much.
that's good,
It's
Kia.
okay. And it's okay to do that, Miss Sharon. I want to let you
Yeah.
know it is okay to do that because we'll beat up on ourselves for doing it too, though. That's the catch 22.
Yeah.
So it is
Mhm.
okay to live in
Yeah.
those moments. Take a breath, slow it down.
Yes,
But if
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
ain't
Lord.
your dude, you know, going on. Nah, you
Yeah.
know, let me quit.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
because
Thank
you
you.
you
that.
you you're in a
I
different
love
you're in a
that, Kia.
different stage of life
Yeah.
right now. You
Yeah.
know,
Right.
you were in a for the lack of better words, a harder era. But
Well,
now you're in your
masculine.
you're
I
yeah,
was
you
in
was
a
in the
mask.
masculine
Yeah.
area. You know what I'm
Yeah. I
saying?
had you masculine energy. Yeah.
Yeah. And now being retired,
You gotta
you
live a
gotta
soft
revisit that
life.
soft you gotta revisit that soft life now and say, okay, all right, let me not
Mm-hmm.
wait for this dude. You know what I'm saying? Let me just sit back. Cause you
So,
good.
Yeah.
Miss Sharon, I have a question for you, Miss Sharon. Were you an E or a O?
Oh, I was an E. Yeah, I was a chief. So
Okay, E9.
yeah.
So check this out. Like when you on your civilian side date, just act like it's the longest road. Like everybody is like standing in attention, waiting on you to walk into the front for you to give your briefing. Like
Okay,
slow your
come on.
stroll. Like you control the whole agenda. So, or since it's on the civilian side, act like it's the longest runway. Yes, they gonna see your outfit because you was in uniform for a long time. So
Mm-hmm.
slow
Yes.
Yeah.
that roll and let him
Break it
see you in
down to the
your
military
uniform
lingo.
outfit.
I love it.
Yeah.
And then let
Okay.
him open that door for you and watch that outfit walk in.
Okay.
Right.
Ooh.
Slow it down,
Okay.
because I know
Hey,
you sharp, Chief.
look at
Got
I
here.
it.
know you sharp.
Sharper
Yep.
than
Got it.
attack. Sharper than attack and slicker than a can of oil. Come on.
Okay, showing them legs and them heels and everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
Come through.
Oh my
Right.
god.
Yes.
Come through.
Let everybody see your outfit.
Samantha,
Okay.
I feel you, girl.
I
Well,
got a
I did that when
question.
I did that when I was in uniform too. So I mean, skirts tailored, shirts tailored. So yeah. Okay,
Yes,
but I get it.
ma'am.
Damn.
I got it.
I got a question for the guys though.
What's
For
up?
the men that who still, do chivalrous acts such as open up the car doors and things like that.
Right.
Do you think that it's disrespectful if a woman doesn't match that energy and she opens your car door in return? Like, you know what I mean? Like you open the passenger door for
First
her
off,
and then she reaches over and,
no.
open the driver's door. Is that
Peter,
disrespectful?
No,
Bronx
that's
Tale. You ever seen Bronx
inside.
Tale?
You talking
Uh-uh.
about inside the car. Yes.
Yeah, it's from inside the
That's
car.
I look, my
Bronx
wife does
Tale.
it.
Nobody seen the movie Bronx
No,
Tale?
I ain't never heard of that.
Oh,
What?
it's like this Italian thing. He's like this Italian boy was about to go on his first date with a black girl, right?
Yep.
This is an iconic movie. It's such a good movie. And the guy tells him, Sonny, he's like, listen, he's like, when you open the door for her, this is how you're gonna know if she's worth your time.
Yep.
You're gonna open the door for her and you're gonna lock the car. And when you lock the car, you're gonna walk around from the back. And if she leans over and unlocks that car, like the door for you, then you know she's gonna be worth your time. So like the kid was all nervous. He was like, "Oh man, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. It's a test." And so he did
Mm-hmm.
it. And sure enough, the girl leaned over. She noticed the door was locked, and she unlocked it for him to get in. Because
Yep.
you know
I
this is
saw
old school.
that. Yeah, I
Since
Was
saw
that
I'm
that,
in
but I
fake?
my
didn't
I
know it
am
was called
dating
Bronx
myself
Tale.
era, how am I going to do that for myself? I already opened the door.
No, it's a honor. It's like, for example, if he has opened up the door for you,
Mhm.
then you want to return and get the lock for him to get right in when he hit that side, because
Yeah.
it could be cold, it could be somebody
Yep.
after him, and he has let you in. It's like returning the favor that he matters as well.
Correct.
If that makes sense.
I get it.
So
From the
that
men
is
though.
something it's something you absolutely, yes. I mean, I got all brothers. I'm the only girl,
Yep.
and it's
Match
a
energy.
thing. It's a thing. It's
From
a
the
thing.
men. From the men.
Ain't
How
one man
does that make you
answered that
feel?
question.
Go ahead, big guy.
Oh hell no! You ain't getting me on the spot first. Go ahead.
Come on. Come on,
Look,
Paul.
I'll answer it, right? So I mean, I love that. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are times when my wife and we go out, and it can be pouring down rain, right? I will open her door, make sure she's in good and everything, and when I take the umbrella down, I'm putting it on her side. I'm running her to the other side, but understand, by the time I got to the other side, that door was already pushed out, waiting for me to get in. You feel what I'm saying? And I appreciate that. So that's a level of chivalry on a woman's side, right? Women have chivalry.
Yes.
It's just whether a man can actually see it and accept it.
Okay.
I accept it wholeheartedly, man. If you look,
Absolutely.
now
So
I
it
don't
does
need
make you feel important when it happens.
Oh, absolutely. It
Okay,
makes me feel valued. I feel important.
Oh,
come you know what I'm saying?
It is a good feeling. It's a really good feeling.
Because at that time, you got somebody that actually cares and gives a damn about you.
Matches your energy.
Matches my energy.
Okay, let me ask this question as a follow-up, right? To piggyback. So if you weren't the kind of guy that opened up her car door initially, but she opened up your car door initially, right? Like, would you feel slighted? Like, is she diminishing your masculinity in that point? Like, she goes
I
to
don't know how
offer.
to answer that because I'm too much of a man.
I was going to say
Peter, you saying go out your way to like actually open a door for the dude?
Yeah.
That would
Was
be
his hands full?
I
Was he holding groceries? Was he?
I mean, if I was one of them dudes, I'm gonna be wondering, what size her boxers are, because I'm gonna feel
For real.
What?
Peter, unless his hands is full, that's a no. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless his hands is full, that's a no. That's a no on that one.
Yeah.
Let him. You got to create the space for him to be that guy.
I feel you.
Yeah. Unless his hands is full, no.
That's a good question. Boxers. Oh my god.
That's a good question, sis. I'm glad you asked. That's a good question.
Hey, look, Keita gonna bring some stuff now.
So
I'm a little thrilled. I'm always a little unorthodox. So
I love it.
That was a hard question for me and Marlon because we're gonna open doors.
I feel it.
The way I look at it is that if you would have opened a door for a man that did not, I think you would be teaching him some things. So it's at that point that I feel like you should look at, okay, I did this. Now you want to study what his next moves are going to be. If he will begin to open doors for you, or if he will continue to just not pay it any mind. And then that would revert back to Peachy Tay and Miss Sharon's project piece. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I like how you brought that back around. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Angie, I got you.
Good night, guys. I love y'all. I gotta go. All right. I'll talk to you soon.
Oh, I meant to tell Angie to make sure she unfollow and follow me. Angie, if you heard me, unfollow and follow me. Follow me back.
We still got enough.
Yeah, we still got enough people to do it anyway.
Yeah.
That was a dope question. I mean, I think it's kind of hard.
I got another one. Don't worry.
For the guys? Is it for the guys?
Yep.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Do you feel more intimidated? I don't want to say intimidated because I feel like men get up in arms about that word. Do you feel less compelled to approach a woman that you feel get more attention from other men than a woman that gets less attention?
Man, no.
Say that again. Say that again.
Are you more compelled to approach a woman that gets less attention from men, that you think gets less attention from men, versus a woman that you think gets more attention from men? Are you less compelled to approach her?
I mean, I,
Nah.
I don't think I do. Because I mean, like, if you're getting attention, I'm going to go see for myself. Why are you getting this attention? Are you getting that attention for what you have on, or you're getting that attention for what you just spoke out of your mouth?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So you can get somebody that getting less attention, and it could be something that's coming out of her. I don't know. It can go both ways. I don't think there's a right or wrong on it. You know what I'm saying? I think it's what you begin to try to discover about that woman. I think there's a discovery period. I need to go and discover what is it that has all these guys in an uproar. Now, if it's an obvious, if she's not, leaving anything to the imagination, I'm not. That's for me personally. I'm not even going to approach because you're not giving me anything to even have an imagination about. I'm seeing it all now.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? But now somebody else that's not getting the attention because she's not give. She's making you have something to give for the imagination. That's more of an attraction to me.
So are you saying that it the type of attention or what it matters? Because there are some people who just naturally have that energy where people gravitate towards them, and it has nothing to do with their exterior or intellectual. People just are drawn to them. So are you saying that it depends on the type of attention that they're receiving?
Yes, because sometimes that attention comes from something that is a physical attribute. Right? And if that physical attribute is gaining so much attention from everybody else, I'm going to look and see, but I'm also going to see how she's receiving that attention that she's getting. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Sharon. Oh, Sharon, let me drop you down.
Good night, Sharon.
Yeah, Sharon. I was going to drop you down so that I want to make sure you don't lose none of your coins.
Ooh, Kia. Yes, ma'am. I agree.
Okay.
Well,
Go ahead, Kia.
That's the same comment, Keita, that me and Marlon spoke about the other night. Was how do you present the opportunity or the safe space for me to enter to shoot my shot? You know what I'm saying? Not that, I mean, me personally, I look for those signatures, but I don't necessarily need it. Like if I feel like I want to holler at you, I'm gonna holler at you.
Okay, come on then.
That's just how I get down. But I still look for those particular cues that lets me know, okay, because you guys as women, your attributes. Like you know that the girls is sitting right tonight. So I'm wearing this black. All right. I mean, real talk though. I mean, let's keep it 100. And then there's others that know, that thing back there, I'm carrying that wagon tonight.
Okay, that wagon dragon. Okay,
you know what I'm saying? So but that's real. That's real, and we as men see those.
Yeah.
So it's like, how confident, man? I don't know. Like, how many cats, and it's a guy thing at that point, especially if you're not solo dolo. If you by yourself, you got a different type of swag, a different type of confidence. If you with your homies, then it's a little different.
And to Big Guy's point on that, right? And I'm gonna circumvent that to I am Kia P's comment. I think men approach according to their security levels, right? If I'm out and about and I see, okay, she's dressed from head to toe, that thing, and you know what I'm saying, and I'm looking, I'm also gonna be looking to see how she's looking at me.
That part.
Because if she's looking at me and everybody else around her, it becomes she gets tunnel vision on me, then I know how to approach at that point, because that means everybody else around her is don't mean nothing. She's looking at me like I'm the catch.
I think it depends on the environment, because some of us, like, when I go, if I'm in the grocery store, I'm looking at my produce. I'm not looking at like who's looking around at me. And I'm focused on like, am I
Kenya.
getting plantains or am I getting potatoes?
No,
Come
so that's
on.
what I was about to ask you. What produce are you looking at, Kenya?
Oh my God. The eggplants. Okay.
Am I getting vegetables or
Are you
fruits?
getting
Like,
vegetables?
Well, wait.
no,
Okay,
but
so let me
seriously,
ask this.
all joking aside, I think, there are, and it goes for men too, because there are times where I may see somebody that I'm like, oh, I'm intrigued, I'm interested, and do the awkward dance of, looking at them, trying to get their attention, but they're hyper focused on drinking their coffee or reading the newspaper. They're so unbothered by everything that is going on around them. Now, if we are in a lounge or a bar, maybe that scenario might work where, people oftentimes are there for more than just the drink and the meal, but I think it depends on the environment, because some people are just not aware of
Okay,
what's going on around them. And then I also have another follow-up question, because you mentioned, I don't know if it was Big Guy or Marlon, but you mentioned women when they're, solo dolo are more confident versus when they're with their girls. So if you are out and about and you want to approach someone or talk to them, are you more likely to approach somebody who is by themselves or within a group?
for me, I don't need a crowd. If I want to approach you, I'm gonna approach you. I don't need nobody around. I'm too secure in my own,
Okay.
that if I see you, I don't care. I don't care if it's 20 guys around you. If I see you, I'm coming.
Come on.
It's like It's like next level. I'm a hunter.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And if I see something, I'm gonna go towards it. Now, does that mean I'm gonna get it? No, because it depends on where her mindset is at that time. But it's not gonna stop. I don't let nothing that nobody else is doing affect what I'm gonna go do. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go for it. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? That's my theory in life. What's the worst that's gonna happen? You tell me no, you shut me down. All right, cool, whatever.
Nah, my shot gonna count. That's for sure. I'm not getting turned. What you think a turn down is exactly what I went for. If that's the case, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's always gonna be a positive on my end.
But see,
I'm shooting, I'm shotting something.
But see, look, let me tell you how that flips to the other side though. Women will be paying attention, right? Understand, women pay attention. If I go and I shoot my shot and I got shot down, understand there's a woman that was looking and saying, "Hey, it was a woman that's so confident that's gonna say, yeah, you had some hell of a confidence going over there, knowing that there was a very good chance that you wasn't gonna get that." I can applaud that energy that you just gave. What's your name, bro? Let me buy you a drink.
Right.
Right. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you take it back to my younger years, I had that happen. Okay. Boy, I was something to reckon with back in the day.
We believe it.
Shit. Hey, I looked at everything as an opportunist. It was an opportunity.
So interesting.
Hey, man. Hey, look, I ain't no therapist. I'm just a man who been through some things, and those are some things that I've been through.
I tell you, when I'm by myself out in public, I do not look approachable at all. My head is down. I got my headphones on. Like, I got on sweatpants.
You looking like you at work, huh?
No, I got on hoodie and a sweatpants. I look like a straight hobo. Like, do not talk to me. Like, I dress like I don't want to be approached.
Well, you know what, Kita? Let me say this. Coming from a male, we see that too.
Man, let me tell you.
No, we see
we see it. We see right through that.
Oh,
she over there trying to hide herself. Let me go hide in her little. I'm trying to hide herself. And
this is the terminology used. Boy, I bet she got something up under that thing right there. I'm trying to tell you.
God.
That is the terminology.
We ain't safe either way. Yeah. Like,
nope.
None. You ain't
safe.
Damned
if you do, damned if you don't.
Yep.
But I imagine a woman earns more respect if she's fully covered, versus got all her cheeks out though. Even though, again, we're damned if we do, damned if we don't. But from a man's perspective, you guys respect a woman more who's more conservative. Yes,
Yeah, absolutely. I do.
that's a
I do.
damn shame.
I do. I mean, because you got to look at the era that we grew up in, right? I'm Gen Z. I mean Gen X. Shit, Gen X. Boy, I'm good and old. Let me stop talking. Ooh,
She say baby
had a
boomer.
birthday. Ooh, that's my brain, y'all. I'm 49 years old. Understand? Yeah. I mean, like you take it like. If I see everything that you got going on, Lady Truth, what's up?
Hey,
I don't. You're not giving me nothing. For me, it's not a challenge at that particular point.
a challenge.
Back in them days, that's not a challenge for me to go approach somebody that's telling me everything that you got. And what's the point? You done showed me. I don't. What am I gonna gain from something that everybody else is seeing?
See, I feel like it's, and I understand that, right? But also, I feel like sometimes it can be a catch-22. Because I also saw, I don't know if y'all familiar with like Pop the Balloon or Find Love, blah blah blah.
Yes.
It was this beautiful woman on there, and she had like a one piece on, and because you saw a little bit of side boob, like all the guys rejected her. You know what I mean? Like say, oh, can you dial it down or whatnot? But I feel like because she was extremely attractive facially, what she wore made that much more of a statement. You know what I mean? Like people wanted to mute her, men wanted to mute her that much more because she was facially attractive.
Well, I was gonna say that it really doesn't. It's either or for me. Whether a woman covers herself 100% up and she just she dresses well or she's shapely and it shows through her clothes, or someone who's showing a lot of skin or whatever, because there's a lot more to learn and understand about that individual. Why did they wear that? What makes them want to wear that?
Well,
At that
they
point,
also say come dress to impress on that show too.
True. Again, the only skin that she had out was her back was out. She had on like a one piece, and it came to her knees. A side boob, and they talking about can you dumb it down? Can you mute it? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, again, I feel like a lot of times that came from insecure man, like because she's beautiful, you already are going to get natural attention. I don't want you to, you know what I mean, get too much attention.
I understand that.
Miss Keita, how old are you? Miss Keita, if I may ask.
I'm a young tenderoni, you know what I mean? I'm a good
and I'm gonna say in your age group, like it is quite different. The way that they're going about it. Yeah, that's a little young. And enjoy it. Don't rush. There's no need to rush. Take your time, vet. In y'all little generation, it has a lot to do with aesthetics in a sense, and then also too, a lot of the guys are single parent family homes, things of that nature that you guys are dealing with as well. It's a lot going on for y'all. I feel my heart is like literally hurting because I have a kid in your age group as well. And it is difficult. It is difficult for you guys because literally it's crazy. It's crazy out there. It's difficult even for us as older people because now we're set in our ways and now it's like, you dealing with that. So I wouldn't get so caught up in that piece. I'm going to tell you, like, baby, be the best you can be. Learn how, start studying them like they study us. God gives men discernment. That's something he gives them so they can, just by sitting back and looking at us, they can kind of in their mind break us down in their mind. We have to learn to study them because we just naturally been created for them. It's just a natural thing. So we feel like we don't really have to study them, but I'm learning you do so that you will know how to vet and more so know yourself and what you desire and want and making sure that aligns up. That's why I'm in what hermit you got going on. Absolutely. I done studied enough.
Hey, that man looking for you in hermit mode, girl.
I am in hermit mode.
For you in hermit mode.
You ain't no hermit
mode. You know what I mean? Like the attention that a lot of women get, like sometimes it's overwhelming. We don't want it. You know, again, for me as a woman having a short haircut, y'all know I go to the barbershop, and y'all know who be in the barbershop. Don't talk to me. I'm gonna come in my nun outfit. Don't talk to me. I'm wrapped up. I got on a jacket, hoodie, all of that. I'm good, love.
But you know what? And I mean, like Kia said, enjoy this era that you're in with it. At the end of the day, I'm gonna tell you right now, Kita, for coming from a man, most men when they see a lot of chicks and stuff on like Instagram and Facebook, Twitter, whatever it's on, right? Men look, but that ain't who they want to take home to mama.
Ooh. Oof.
You with them sweatpants on and a t-shirt, that's who they want to take home.
Cause she don't get that much attention. Like I said, I get it.
I have to differ with you just a slight smidgen because it's a little
Go for
different
it.
out here in these streets. Overall, yes, traditionally, but that's what these young people in that little it's the aesthetics for these young people. It's what it looks like for the gram. It's how this girl is looking. It's all about aesthetics.
That's
And
because
it's
everybody
sad.
trying to be a content creator.
They are, and that is what everybody in y'all little generation is kind of
Ooh, dang.
Like we had the hip hop era. So we had, hip hop was fresh for us. That was
Little
the
generation.
Right. Dang.
Kia, you said it. Kia, you said they little generation.
Our little
Well,
generation.
I have kids. I'm sorry. It's the mother in me. I apologize. I'm not saying
No, I get
it to
it. It's
be.
definitely a
No,
different scenario. I feel like us millennials, man, we done been through a
It's
lot. Okay,
But
we've
I'm
been
gonna say
through.
this: y'all are the most innovative, creative, world-changing people on
I
the
agree.
planet, and I
Oh
love
yeah.
y'all. I'm here to learn from y'all, just like y'all can learn from
I
us.
agree in
Like,
so
and
many aspects.
if we work together, we gonna be so dope. I promise you, we gonna be so dope. But we have a lot to learn from y'all, and y'all have a lot to learn from us because some of the things, nothing's new under the sun. It just looks
True.
different. So some of the things you
Mm-hmm.
guys are going through, we've been there, did it. Take the advice and move forward. You know what I'm saying?
And that's
And
true.
trust me, we need to know what y'all know, the technology, the
Yeah.
innovations, the mindset that you guys have. I ain't taking it. I'm gonna work from home. Y'all have
Yeah.
changed the game for
For
us,
sure.
and
For
I
sure.
love it. I am so here for it.
Night,
So
Kiki.
yes, live in
Right, but
it.
I
That
also
part.
feel like in the older generations though, it's all about your delivery towards us too, because we also in that mindset of if you disrespectful, like we can cut you like real talk, like it don't matter you family or not, like we don't live by those those codes of you family, I gotta keep you in my life kind of thing. So a lot of times the older generation is like still in that mindset of I'm the eldest, I know best, so you got to listen to me, and they get offended when we push back a little bit. You know what I mean?
Absolutely,
Like,
absolutely, I do. I get that. I get that too. And I want to say that a lot of us, and I'm just gonna keep it a buck and 100. We have dropped the ball, and I'm apologizing for us for where we dropped the ball in our generation and did not reach back and give certain things that we should have given to you guys versus just saying do as I say, not as I do. That's
there you
how we
go.
were taught. That's
Mm.
That's
how we
right.
were raised, and we are just repeating what was told to us.
Uh-huh.
We are the kids of the generation. Don't speak about what went on in our home,
Ooh, that
regardless of
part.
how toxic it was. You bet not say nothing, and that has harmed us. So,
Yeah.
baby, I'm apologizing for our generation for the hurt and the comfort and the lack that we have shown. I'm taking
Yeah.
accountability for that today. And for all of you millennials and younger listening, we see you. I see you. And I'm here for you. And I need y'all to be here for us because we going to need y'all in our old age. And we got to make sure y'all straight and want to turn us over in the beds because
Ooh.
it's coming for us.
Mm-hmm.
And we have to be aware of that. So I thank y'all for what y'all have contributed to our lives. Because look,
Mm.
I like being able to work from home. I
Yeah.
like being able to say, no, I deserve to have a life because we wasn't taught that. I like being able to say, I can start a business using my talents and be successful in it. Y'all have changed. Look, y'all changed the
They
game and
changed the
I'm here for
game.
it. I'm here for it.
You saying that, kid, man, I had to sit here and I had to take a step back and say, you know what? Yeah, our generation didn't create this work from home environment or this, you know, that whole realm of it. Like that was the millennials that created that shit. Like, yeah, yeah, y'all put some things out on Front Street for real. Y'all presented to things that was y'all brought some things to the forefront and said, look, nah, we ain't about to do that. Y'all bucked the system when we kind of just went along with it. Like we went along with things. Y'all bucked the system, but by y'all bucking the system, it actually got us to where we're at now. To Kia's point, shit, I can work from home now. To the point of you working from home now.
Come on, somebody.
and Kenya might be working from home. I think Kenya went to sleep on us. Kenya, you still sleep?
No, my old behind is still here struggling, but I'm still here. I'm listening.
Don't struggle, Kenya. You go ahead and get your sleep, baby. You go ahead and get your sleep, okay?
No, but I do have a great appreciation for anyone who's younger than me, generations after me. They're way makers, change makers, and I would hope that the generations before me would think that my generation were way makers and change makers as well. I think being a Gen Xer, we are, we have a little bit of like old school mentality with a sprinkle of innovation and technology because we were, when the dot-com era started, some of us were in high school, junior high school at the time, so I think we understand, the millennials and the I'm forgetting the generation after the millennials and the one before, but we do appreciate, yes, we do appreciate you all. And like I am Kia said, yeah, you guys are gonna be, I don't want to go in a nursing home, and I'm hoping like one of y'all gonna take care of me.
And I appreciate that, and I appreciate all of you. Especially for somebody like me with my mindset. Like I said, I'm an alternative thinker. I'm unorthodox, and I truly pride myself on that because I do feel like we have been systematically brainwashed to think and feel and believe certain things. And I like to break from the norm. I like to question the system, if you will. And I think that a part of that is from my upbringing. Like my generation questioned everything. Like we push back. So that's in me naturally, if you will. And then just from my own childhood traumas, it's in me naturally, if you will. So I do appreciate you guys for being open to even hearing what I have to say in my unorthodox thinking. You know what I mean? Like, and just, not even if you guys have a pushback, if you will, but just being available to hear what I have to say, because that is very important. And again, I appreciate all of you for just having an open mind to just allow me to have the space to even express those thoughts and beliefs.
But change will never happen if it's not challenged. So you being inquisitive, and I know you say that you have, unorthodox thinking, but I think it's a positive. It's a positive. In order, you have to question the system. Like why do certain things exist, and how can we make it better? Because at the end of the day, I think we're all striving to have a better life, to have a better future, or to create a legacy, right? And the legacy is not just about our offsprings, but it's what we leave when we're no longer here. And so in order to kind of start to formulate what that legacy looks like, we have to challenge the system. And I think this is something that, younger generations have the vigor in which they want to do that, and it's something that is extremely admirable.
Absolutely. Man.
And I also don't want to shortchange us. What are we? Gen Z, X, whatever.
I think I'm X. I think we're
I'm
X.
Gen X.
I think
What
we're
year?
Gen X. 74. I'm a 70s baby.
Yeah,
I'm a
you just
70s
And I'm
baby as
very
yeah.
well.
I'm a '70s
I'm
baby
very
too.
proud
We're
of it.
approaching the
But
fifth decade.
right,
Yes.
but I want to say this to our generation because some of us literally have done our thing. Our young people are doing these great things because of what we like the highest college enrollment
Mm-hmm.
generation to go to start. And I want to give a shout out to us for setting that precedent. And just being able to be in a space to even put our children in better education and teach them better. So shouts out to us as well because we have seen it all.
Yeah.
I tell kids like to be able to go click on a star on a computer and it dance for you. We had to literally put in every line of that star to make a match, and there was no color. So we got to see so much in such a short amount of time and had to adapt to that. So I'm asking for grace and patience for us as we give you guys grace and patience as well. All of the listeners, are you if you're out there, that's my request. I love you all. Marlon, could you go ahead and drop me? Thank you all. If
Yeah.
anyone
Yeah.
got my book, I appreciate you guys. Go ahead and copy. Thank you for all the shares, guys. I appreciate you all, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. So
I
go
am
ahead and
going.
drop me. Everybody
Yeah.
be safe. Have a good
Yeah.
night.
I'm gonna drop you down. Shoot me an inbox with that link because I tried to click the link from your bio, but I couldn't click
Okay.
it. Okay.
Okay, absolutely. I will
All
do
right.
just that.
Appreciate you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. And everybody else, I'm actually gonna drop everybody
Yeah, you
down
could
right
drop
now.
me too.
Because we're gonna get up out of here because it's late. And here we go. Keita, as always. Um, let's have fun. Enjoy. You working tomorrow?
Yes, I got a short shift tomorrow, 4 hours.
Oh, see, you know what? I'm hating. I go in.
Nine to
I go in.
one.
I go in at 1 tomorrow, 1 to 8. So, I did apply. I don't know if I told you. I did
You
apply.
did for the project management position, right?
Yeah, they sent me an email back, and they
Uh-huh.
wanted to set up a phone interview.
Oh, come on, somebody.
So,
Yes.
yeah. Because they looked at my background. And I said,
Yes, of
and I was
course they
telling my
did. Like,
wife,
what are you talking about?
I said, Keita has said it. A few other big guys said it. It's like, go ahead and apply.
Yes. Come
Because
on.
so I'm waiting for them to do that phone interview,
You the
set that
most
all up,
overqualified person I know. What you talking about?
right?
Come on.
Kick into music. Yeah, man. Tune in next week, man. Next Wednesday and Thursday, we're gonna drop some new topics. Definitely follow my page. This episode here, I always upload it onto my YouTube, so you guys can also check out this episode on YouTube. I don't edit, so it's just gonna be just what it is. My YouTube page is 100. It's in my profile, so just click on my profile. You'll be able to see this. But yeah, Keita, yeah, I'm waiting to see what this phone interview gonna be
That'd
because
be
they're gonna
so
talk
dope.
about it's gonna be dope, man. Because they got to kind of talk about the logistics of things because I understand what hybrid is.
Mm-hmm.
No, Kenya, you're actually good. I got I'm good on it, so you don't have to unfollow tonight. So yeah, so Keita,
I love it.
appreciate the encouragement on that as well.
Yes, for sure.
So I'm gonna drop you down. And for everybody, man, I appreciate everybody for coming through and showing love and support. Definitely want to catch you guys next week. And we're going to have some good topics for next week. You guys be blessed. Sleep well. And if you're not sleeping well, holla at me and Keita. We'll get y'all a good bed. And we'll check y'all out next week. Peace.